low-key, like I'm loading sun when I'm rolling one. She said I'm the only one, she don't know me just up a backwood, low-key. She rubbed my back good, low-key, 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 like I'm loading sun when I'm rolling one. She said I'm the only one, she don't owe me just up a backwood, low-key. She rubbed my back good, low-key, low-key, low-key.
I feel like we just screaming, why me? I'm on my mind listening to YG. Trash is on the track, so don't rewind me. She said I'm ugly, I said to remind me. That's what I get for trying to pull a dime piece. Fucking club, cause at the bars where you find me. What is love on karaoke, hit them high keys. While I'm sweating up the molly, smell like fried grease. Then he hit the late night spot up for some Chinese. Teeth grinding stuck together like they Siamese. Paranoid, so everything is fishy as a Pisces. See him with a kite seat, sliding through your time, but not the sightsee. Vodka in my high seat. I'm Spike Lee, trying to do the right thing, but do it wrong most likely. My neck ain't never icy, my corazon just might be. Still wearing it on my sleeve. No James Brown, I dare a kid to try me. No dash love, I dare a bitch to try me.
Low-key, like I'm loading sun when I'm rolling one. She said I'm the only one, she don't know me just up a backwood, low-key. She rubbed my back good, low-key, 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 like I'm loading sun when I'm rolling one. She said I'm the only one, she don't owe me just up a backwood, low-key. She rubbed my back good, low-key, low-key, low-key.
I put my hand in the collection plate. Amen. If they throwin' salt, watch the pepper shake. This trio kick her chest like Kevin Gates. Let me interject like Section 8. We outlaws, I don't think the rules will work. No. I'm walking around in J's like it's boots with Spurs. Lock and low, rock and roll. Like a tsunami off the coast, rock the boat. Whoa, it's that Max B wave. They can hope, but they can't be saved. If you don't speak the language, charge it to the Visa. If you don't understand it, talk to the Nina. Mama Mia, turn that pussy to Aquafina. Got the sauce like a taqueria, I'm the boss, Pancho Villa. I mix the yak with the Martinellis. They getting taxed like Martin
Low-key,
Shkreli.
like I'm loading sun when I'm rolling one. She said I'm the only one, she don't know me just up a backwood, low-key. She rubbed my back good, low-key, 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 like I'm loading sun when I'm rolling one. She said I'm the only one, she don't owe me just up a backwood, low-key. She rubbed my back good, low-key, low-key. Drive a lack, but I don't ever lack though. Connect the cash flow, collect, we pass go. She say you a asshole, I say you don't know the half. Baby looking at me like you need to take a photograph. You can make a proper addition, but you don't know the math. Ain't nobody giving up nothing if you don't know the ass. He said, where you posted at? All up in the woods like a Kodiak. I'ma kill the pussy like the Zodiac. Yeah, cold-blooded, a whole love it, a whole lot. Low budget, gold nugget, I pull slots. I've been making moves with a whole block. Everybody gotta keep their eyes on the dope spot. Cowboy, roll up in them horses. She know that I stay close to the game just like a floor seat. She be begging Lord please when I hit at war speed. Married to the game, this bitch might divorce me. Low-key, like I'm loading sun when I'm rolling one. She said I'm the only one, she don't know me just up a backwood, low-key. She rubbed my back good, low-key, 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 like I'm loading sun when I'm rolling one. She said I'm the only one, she don't owe me just up a backwood, low-key. She rubbed my back good, low-key, low-key, low-key.
Oh my, bitch don't like broke boys. So if she leave me, then she fucking with my homeboys. Rich gang, gold band, blue strip gang. Thought the game was on lock to the crip gang. Bust brains, it's a Benz, not a Mustang. Sipping out the bottle, we don't need a cup, man. You can tell by the test that I'm gang banging. That bitch will fuck you if you broke, but your name ringing. Tired of these niggas claiming my city. I'm the only crip poppin' who is not Nipsey. I been got the strap before they shot 50. Sold crack to a smoker looking like Whitney. Blue rag hanging out the backside, only on the left side, yeah, that's the crip side. Snoop said it first, I just said it better. Fuck a stripper named Fendi in a Gucci sweater. Whole lot of gang shit, gang shit. All my exes pussy good, but they ain't shit. Whole lot of gang shit, gang shit. All my exes pussy good, but they ain't shit. Oh my, it's just me and my woes. I put the bros before hoes, I need racks for a show. That's how it goes. That's how it goes. Oh my, it's just me and my woes. I put the bros before hoes. I need racks for a show. That's how it goes. That's how it goes. Oh my, mama ain't raise a hoe. Big gun, let it blow just to let a nigga know. Don't try me, I'll take the 12 on a high speed, juice like a hot seed. All black, I think I'm Spike Lee. Is you rolling, bitch? I might be. I don't wear condoms with the wifey, and I don't give a fuck if you don't like me. Jigga on the jet skis, looking crazy. My partner really in the kitchen, out there cooking, baby. Hoes like dope boys. Oh my, bitch don't like broke boys. I said it last verse, I just said it better. Fuck a stripper named Fendi in a Louis sweater. Whole lot of gang shit, gang shit. All my exes pussy good, but they ain't shit. Whole lot of gang shit, gang shit. All my exes pussy good, but they ain't shit. Oh my, it's just me and my woes. I put the bros before hoes. I need racks for a show. That's how it goes. That's how it goes. Oh my, it's just me and my woes. I put the bros before hoes. I need racks for a show. That's how it goes. That's how it goes.
That's my Geechi. Remix it. Remix! That's my Geechi Gotti.
Caddy, Ron, and PH gone, they both immortalized. That's the type of shit to make you realize there's more to life.
All I gotta say is team hot.
Caddy, Ron, and PH gone, they both immortalized. That's the type of shit to make you realize there's more to life. Caddy, Ron, and PH gone, they both immortalized. That's the type of shit to make you realize there's more to life. I think about the time I wasted and I'm mortified. Now it's a race against the clock like I was born to die. You got a regular show, Rigby and Mordecai. Meanwhile, bird bars, baby, I was born to fly. I built a shelter around my people, now they fortified. I kept it moving like the needle on a 45. I kept it moving like y'all ain't moving right. Slower in comparison, it's almost embarrassing. It's almost like parenting. I fathered a movement of battle rappers using the skills they learned to keep it moving after the fact. No money coming after the rap, it's back to the pack. They got us like some rats in a trap, you have to react. Don't let them put your back to the wall. I miss the homie Cadillac, he used to laugh at them all. Saying Caddy, Ron, and PH gone, they both immortalized. That's the type of shit to make you realize there's more to life.
Take that clip burst, aiming at your bitch purse. I never did church, too busy, I did dirt.
Caddy, Ron, and PH gone, they both immortalized. That's the type of shit to make you realize there's more to life.
She's on that next shit when the text spit. Push your block like Tetris.
Caddy, Ron, and PH gone, they both immortalized. That's the type of shit to make you realize there's more to life. That's the type of shit to make you realize you wasting time. Hustle independent like my trucks, you know the way we grind. Personality in line, perseverance comes to mind. Putting down the Percocet, working on the perfect set. This is for the little homies that ain't found a purpose yet. You could live forever on your knees, to me it's worse than death. Caddy gang forever rep, shout out to my homie fam. You could hear PH react when Swave collect the body bag. Watch him put a 30 up, muddy up and dirty cup. If you talking shit, then you can watch me throw the birdie up. Fuck you, you ain't out here repping, got me second guessing. When it comes to me, there ain't no question, I call it a blessing. We call them out from east to west in every session that we blessed. Although I'm stressing that we left until my death, I'm saying Caddy, Ron, and PH gone, they both immortalized. That's the type of shit to make you realize there's more to life.
When I hear good music, it's good music. So, you know what I'm saying? If I could do anything to help anybody, like we did it on our own. And we here now, we're gonna change the motherfucking game.
3.0 is an animal. 3.0 is Dama style cannibal. Ox up in your throat. I clear the scene of the filler. See me with the killers. My team is the realest. I make music for the fiend and the dealers. If if you're rolling on E. See me in a filler.
Pump up the beat if you feel it.
Oh shit! Dirtbag Dan Show, episode 163. This is actually episode 163. The last one was 162.5.
Oh shit, okay.
Because we found out we got suspended. Like when we were trying to go live. We didn't
That's
know.
how you found out?
Yeah, we
Oh
fucking
my
found out in the
God.
process. Bro, like I'm telling you, bro, we were taking L's
That
over
sucks.
at fucking Counterproductive. And
Fuck, man.
So then we just went live from Facebook. I believe I ended up uploading that episode to hell yeah, Alfie's coming through. Woo! I uploaded that episode to YouTube, so it's up. But as most of you guys know, we've been fucking suspended. And thank the Lord baby Jesus for my man's Avocado, Clayton, the whole Jeff and Ben, the whole Ruin Your
Thanks,
Day
Diz,
squad.
for rolling by.
Fuck Dizaster, Geechi Gotti's on his way. Like, this is awesome.
Diz
but
was early, too. Shout out that. I appreciate that shit.
real shit.
And you know this.
Real shit. Like, we were talking about this, me and Clayton. It's like, I'm like a fucking business. I'm like a restaurant, and they're doing construction out front for 3 months. You know what I mean? Like, I would go
That's a good
out
analogy.
of fucking business if it wasn't for this dude letting me come here and do a few shows between now and when I get my shit back, and coming out and filming the fucking Ruin Your Zay, aka Ruin Your Bots.
How do I tweet this shit?
Clayton tweeted it.
Yeah, retweet that motherfucker.
All right, do you want to bring up the flyer right now?
Yeah, bring up the flyer.
Okay, cool.
So December 1st in San Jose, BOTZ returns with a vengeance. And I wanted to explain this shit to you guys because like the format is a little different typically than your average battle event. It's fucking awesome, and everybody's gonna steal it from me like they do all my other fucking good ideas. So what I'm doing is instead of doing a VOD, we are gonna do a VOD because I recognize there are some people that have issues with Patreon outside of the country. Mm-hmm. Like I have fans from the UK that are always like, it's fucking like twice as much for us to do the Patreon as it is for regular people. I actually just read something from Patreon too about how there's like an excise tax for people.
Yeah,
overseas.
also there's a shipping tax that just got put in with the UK shit. I don't know, you deal with it, but we sent like somebody a fucking Ruin Your Day shirt and they paid, or like a sticker pack, and they paid like $10 extra just to get it.
Yeah. Oh no, I mean I deal with that.
You want to give me an ashtray because I'm a fuck around.
Oh, here you go, baby boy. I literally deal with that shit all the time when fans are like, hey, how much is it to ship a shirt to fucking the UK? And I'm like, oh, well, it's 20 instead of 5. You know what I mean? But I usually throw in extra shit to make it worth the deal. But that being said, what we're doing with this event is we're doing just like a UFC event where half of the card is free, right? On Ruin Your Day. You just tune in to Ruin Your Day on YouTube, and we got... And I did this purposely because a lot of people were asking, they were like, why is Reverse Live on the undercard? Reverse Live versus FLO. Fucking dope battle.
Yeah, that's retarded. What
the reason, because I want to give the free people.
It doesn't matter how you
one
gonna
dope
name
battle.
them an undercard.
Well, it's not okay.
Like, how can you put that on their name, bro?
Because fuck them, that's why it is.
Fuck you.
That's fair.
Pariah's back too.
Shouts out to Pariah.
Hold on. Since Pariah, hold on. Can you take this down for 1 second?
You want to see yourself?
Yeah, just let me see. Just since Pariah's on the card. Hey, Pariah, hold on.
Oh yeah.
That's how you do it. You want to breathe in. Frack, pay attention too. This is important. You're gonna breathe in.
I'm paying attention too. I
Dude,
don't
Fredo used to always make Frack do that. He'd go, Frack, go. And Frack would do it every once in a while, and he'd be like,
you're good at that, huh? Like, you don't cough a lot after you do?
I smoke too much anyways. I need to stop again.
oh shit, Kushwanka.
I smoke big frontal leaves, so I cough because of that.
The reason I did this, the reason I put Reverse Live and FLO on the undercard, quote unquote, it's really not the undercard, it's the free portion of the card. And much like the UFC, you want to put a good fight on that so that people got something, so the free people get something to watch. Plus, I want to motivate these people. All they got to do is pay $5, become a counterproductive patron for $5, and you get to see Incredible versus SM, Peanut versus Patron, the title match, Sam Colt versus Madflex, and then I'm going to tell you right now, the surprise battle is the biggest battle on the card. Biggest names. The only reason I'm not giving it away now is because I don't want to fucking blow my wad day one. We're going to come back.
Oh, yeah. I will also attest to this. The surprise battle is the biggest battle on the card.
For sure.
Who the fuck is Gingerbread Man?
I know, it's tight. I think I spelled his name wrong,
Vancouver.
too. It's supposed to be Ginger
He's from
B-R-E-D,
Vancouver.
man.
These are these on the free portion.
Okay, the tryouts are on the free portion. Now, check this out. This is actually for y'all that are watching the free portion. The way we're going to do the tryouts is the comments are going to act as the third judge for the tryouts, just like we do bar pong on the show. So whoever's name comes up most fastest is going to be the winner of the tryout battle.
Another side note, man. Like,
so you guys get to vote.
I actually like Little Big's name, even though it looks retarded when you first look at it.
It's fire.
Little Big. It's a fire name.
Yeah,
it's fire.
It's fire.
I kind of like how oxymoronic that shit is.
I'm excited to see all these dudes. I think every single one of these dudes is traveling from like states away to come out and do a tryout.
Dope.
Because they know it's a good platform, and fuck, these guys are going to be battling live on Ruin Your Day, and the fans are going to get the vote.
He's like Dale Fresco. Yep, it's another Fresco.
Let's go, baby.
We have battle rappers these days have completely ran out of other names.
We got male.
Or usually it'll be a guy that'll say, "What? I've been Dale Fresco before Fresco was Fresco," and then they start fighting over it. In my opinion, once a motherfucker gets famous with a name, you should probably just, go by Dale or something.
Yeah, well, you just Google it, and if you come up before him, then you get to keep your
or
shit.
Or spell it
but
different.
If you don't, yeah,
at least like that's too much.
Yeah.
In my opinion, that's like somebody being called, Dale Dizaster. I'm gonna have a problem with you.
I don't know, like...
Bro, there was a guy called Dizaster in Florida. What? Is this shit not live or something?
No, he's watching the fucking Denver game.
Broncos just lost their game.
Well, look.
By that,
back in the day, I found a dude in Florida. His name was Dizaster, and I remember I was so heated about it. I messaged him. I was like, check this out, pussy, because, I was younger, so I didn't talk like a rational human being. I was like, check this out, pussy. I was like, you better fucking change your name before I take a flight out there. And he was just like, what? Fuck you. Da-da-da-da. I'm like, yeah, you little bitch. I'll always be Dizaster. I'm the Dizaster. You want to step in the ring? Let's go, and all this shit. This dude vanished. He never wanted to do a battle. But if a Dizaster ever came into the battle scene, I would have a fucking problem.
I'll say this. Less than 2 weeks ago, I threatened...
I guess that's how... Hey, that's the reason why John and Hollow are really battling. Do you know that?
Because they're the Dawn.
Aside from having them having the history, the first initial fuck you was probably like you're the Dawn, I'm the Dawn, I'm the Dawn, you're not the Dawn. Like it had to be that.
First?
It had to.
I think Hollow was first.
Well, in my opinion, it's always the person that pops with the name first.
So Hollow.
It doesn't matter who comes up with it first.
But in this case, since they're battling, I'm gonna say. We'll leave it up to the fucking battle.
Well,
no, I'm not gonna say John. I'm gonna say leave that to the battle because that's why they're fucking battling.
Yeah.
Like, you know what's gonna happen after this battle, right? What's gonna happen is both of them, whenever one of them fucking loses the battle, they are going to be referred to by their name without the Dawn in it by all the fans. It's just going to be a troll thing the fans do. So when John...
when you lose the Dawn.
So let's say if John loses, right? No. People are never going to call him the Dawn again. They're going to tell him to change his name. They're going to be like, call yourself John. He's probably going to be like, fuck you, suck my dick. I won the battle. But like, both of them are going to say, suck my dick. I won the battle. No Dawns... None of it's going to stop. That's the fucked up part about this is they should have a judged battle. Like, check this out. Whoever wins this battle, you could never... Like, whoever wins, I'm the Dawn now, and you could never use this fucking name again. That's what I think they should do.
For real.
Yeah, man, that's the way to do it.
Like,
that'd be tight.
That's what makes it exciting because it's almost like... there's been battlers that have said, yo, if I lose, we quit forever or some shit.
Then it doesn't happen.
Yeah.
But like, even that is
what about that kid in
Grind
Time that puked and left the fucking ring?
No,
he quit for real.
V-Money, but listen. But what I was saying was, I hate the extreme.
I'll quit forever.
I'll quit forever. Yeah. Like, hold on. Like, you see
just
people.
Change your name.
I forgot who it was that was arguing with somebody online, and he's like, I'll fucking. And the person was like, yo, man, like, why do you have to do all that? Why don't you just, like, not do that? I think it was Logic or something.
No.
Or somebody
it was QP versus Chilla Jones. QP battled Chilla Jones. QP said he'll retire if he loses a round versus Chilla Jones.
And Chilla was like, chill out. You don't need to do that.
That's crazy. That's also another situation. But changing your name could be feasible thing where you can continue to battle. Like, look, man, it's a respectable thing.
Yeah,
like,
word.
yo, you can't use this name.
That's honestly
Hey, it
kind of
depends
cool.
on how deep in the game you are, because there's no way I'm fucking changing my
but
name.
you know
I
what
don't
would
care
be
who the fuck you
respectful?
are.
Caustic.
But you know what would be amazing though is if they actually really agreed and respected each other after it, to where when the decision happened, whatever one of them loses, go, you know what?
I think that's time.
I'm
man.
gonna honor my word. You
That's
know what I'm
tight.
saying? And I'm gonna go by this name.
That's kind of some cool like. Old,
that would
old
make
school
it the
hip-hop
best shit ever.
Oh, yeah.
You know
Oh,
what I
yeah.
mean? That
Oh,
would
yeah.
make it a real battle.
I did a battle for sneakers one time where I was like, the loser has to walk out of here barefoot.
What?
Yeah.
Was this in a freestyle?
Yeah, it was in San
John
Jose. Me and this dude,
McGeechi.
Meg Abusive. And we
Oh,
kept
I know
going
Meg
back-
Abusive.
Yeah. We kept
Funny
going
story
back
about
and
that fool.
forth, and eventually it was like, the only way we're going to get
Yes,
to
snack god in the house.
Geechi got
Snack
in this
God,
motherfucker.
he said snack God. Oh, man.
So, yo, basically, long story short, he had to walk out of there with his fucking shoes off. You know what I'm saying? So, like, that was, like, the most, like,
you wanna see
decisive
yourself
battle
again?
shit that's ever happened.
Damn it, Diz.
Okay, yeah. Ruin Your Zay, Ruin Your Bots, December 1st, 2018 in San Jose. More details coming soon, including the name of the surprise battle. You guys will fucking find out the next episode of the Dirtbag Dan Show, which will be the first Monday of next month.
Oh shit, you're doing that then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tight.
Yeah.
That's
So
gonna
when
be
I come
big
back,
too. It's gonna be big, guys.
yeah, when I come back in a month, we'll announce that shit. But fuck, man, without further ado, we got Dizaster here. Before Geechi sits down, let's talk about David
How was your
and
event?
Goliath.
How was your event yesterday? David versus Goliath.
It was an
Disaster
interesting
versus
situation.
Chase Banks. Let's go. I'm gonna be your hype man.
I mean, where the fuck were you, man?
Who the fuck is Chase Banks? That's what I'm saying.
So, this battle came because we got a movie obviously coming out really soon. And
Bodied, November
Yeah.
2nd.
Yee.
Bodied will be coming out, and I haven't battled in a while. And you know, I have the Croatian thing that's coming out soon too, but it's an overseas battle, so people are gonna, you know.
Wait, it's dropping on YouTube? You already did it, right?
I already did it. It's dropping on YouTube. Like,
Yeah. I saw the trailer, man.
Should be dropping.
Don't
this
sleep
week.
on that. The fucking crowd looks really hype. I
And
was
actually, the crowd was hyper than they were at my shit.
yeah. Well,
Like, I'm
I
not
mean,
gonna be
obviously.
I'm not gonna
Well, it was
lie,
a
like-
crowd, right? And you
Well, this is
came
the thing.
Well, I
These
mean,
guys
they've
have
never
been.
seen you.
So they've had a league for their scene is 4 years old. So you got to imagine this is like going back in a time machine.
Yeah.
To
Grind Time, Battle of the Bay 3 and shit. When
You know
like
what I'm
everyone's
saying?
like, oh, we
And
still
so-
love this shit. No one's jaded.
bro, and it's
No
like
one's jaded. Our camera guy hasn't quit yet.
they were going crazy. So, but the thing is, what I did in that battle, I did a lot of like very
Fucking
like
Dooney boy. Yeet.
very national shit like for them. Like I did a lot of stuff that Americans are not gonna understand and not.
Geechi in the house, by the way.
Hey, I've never fucking met Geechi Gotti before in my life.
Really?
Right? Yeah. Isn't that wild,
right,
man?
let's
Like,
go.
that's what I was saying. I was like, we gotta get Geechi on the show because I feel like I know you because you'd be
Over here.
yeah all the fucking time sitting with my friends bullshitting. So and I'm a big fucking fan. So
That shit gonna get in your system chilling with us.
no, there's
He's used to it. He's
no, there's levels, man. There's levels.
levels
There's
to
the
the shit.
smoking level. There's the fucking background level. They test you for the background level. They man, you look good, boy. I know you didn't fucking smoke. I know for a fact. You'd have way more in your system. But what you guys did it at like a fucking house, right?
No, we did it on at the
Studio.
penthouse rooftop in front of the Beverly
fire.
Center in Beverly Hills. It's actually a sick place. It's a function where the foundation exists, which is an agency that actually puts people in movies, commercials, and TV shows. They actually, Gary Osdell, who's I'm working with over there, he's actually like responsible for you know Cobra Kai.
Yeah, the fucking
You know, these are the guys that brought
Karate
that
Kid
shit.
remake
Yeah, these are
YouTube
the guys
thing.
that pretty much got the shit like on there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
that's just fire.
And that shit is fire for us, especially because we grew up to that shit. The interesting part about what I have going on is the people that I'm working with for the movie shit and that I worked with for this battle, they're working on that shit, which is on YouTube Premium, which is on YouTube Premium.
Catnip. Thank you, dog.
Cobra Kai, listen, Cobra Kai is the first
God, let's go.
is the first TV show that they ever have. You know what I'm saying? And now they're releasing Bodied next, so like I'm kind of like in the middle of all this shit. So I used this whole situation because I was like, damn, like I got these people here I'm fucking with. Bodied is coming out. They're dealing with YouTube Premium. They're fucking with all these people. I was like, I'm just gonna create a thing. And I was supposed to get YouTube on board with this battle, but I didn't have enough time. I contacted YouTube. I was able to talk to them. And they was just like, look, man, it's 3 weeks out. We got to run this shit through all types of rankings. We can't, you know what I'm saying? So basically, I just did this on my own and, brought through the key components that I need, which pretty much, in my opinion, were Rap Grid and Avocado and Ruin Your Day, because pretty much with that, I had everything that I needed because I didn't have like a huge fucking event that needed thousands of hours of work, so they were like enjoying their time. It was kind of like a more fun thing. Where it felt like,
great time, man.
Yeah, we all did.
I smoked 2 cigars.
Everybody went. Yeah, you were bossing up there.
Yeah.
Everybody that was there said they had the fucking most fun ever, and that's all that matters, in my opinion.
Man, wish I could have made it out, man.
Yeah, it was cool. Like you know what it was for me though. Like some of the people, like a lot of the people were new and they haven't seen battles like that were there.
But that was a perfect battle to introduce them.
So it was, but like even a lot of the shit that I was saying was just shocking motherfuckers, and they didn't know how to react to it. Like there's so many.
It's definitely like a seasoned fan that knows how to react to bars.
I fucked up on that aspect. Is that I realized when I started simplifying it, everybody started going crazy, and I should have kept it like that because I started doing like some fucking like rapid fire yelling at multis, which for us was dope, but everybody was like.
Yeah, you had a little.
But you're talking about a small group of people.
Look,
in the
I
building
had some part. Look, I had some
yeah.
part where I was like, and they were like laughing at the easy parts. I was like, yo, I should slow my roll because I don't want to come off so malicious. Because in real life, I don't say words like midgets. I'm here to help you grow.
And everybody's like,
and then everybody goes crazy. But the grow was just to connect.
Yeah,
I was like, I'm here to help you grow. There's a pause, and I go. When I resort to Chinese torture methods, I'll hook you up to a wooden board with a metal cord that stretches, pulling your legs together from both ends while your skull's connected to the lower section of where your solar plexus is till your bones extend and you grow some inches like photosynthesis. I said
and then nobody
and everybody was like,
I was.
But when you said, you need to grow, that was like,
the following line to photosynthesis was there's a difference between short jokes and doper penmanship, and I just don't get it. It's like when God made you, he fucked up because what he was really trying to do was record a snippet. And when I said record a snippet, they were all like, record a snippet! Man, I'm like, dope. And I rhymed that with your growth percentage is only a digit, and fucking just, bro, it was just fucked up multi after multi, but it wasn't. But I still enjoyed my time. Like
you did great, man. You did great. A lot of people that watched the paper, we were saying you did really good. It was like vintage Diz.
Yeah, like the part where I was like doing heavy breathing, and I had a part where I was like, I did a whole scheme. I rhymed like tetrahedron with a bunch of shit, Tempur-Pedic, and I got to this part where I said I'll pistol whip him with the fucking burner on the edge of his forehead to the hairline on the back of his neck recede, and then I said one thing people miss from me, it's that heavy breathing. And then, like everyone started laughing their head off when I did that shit, but it was because they remembered that. So I needed to simplify shit. It just showed me more too. Like there's different aspects when you go to different leagues and places, crowds like King of the Dot crowd, the URL crowd. Adjusting is a crazy thing always, and wanting to adjust is a crazy because I don't want to adjust. Yeah, I don't. I want to just like be crazy as fuck. You know what I mean?
Just happen. Like,
so it was fun. Another thing I'll tell you. This is another thing you guys know because you've been my friends for a long time and you grew up around me. How I show up to battles with 1,000 rounds.
Yes.
So I came to this battle obviously with 1,000,000 rounds, and people that know that about me, they try to get me on short time limits. You know what I'm saying? No pun intended. He was one of them. He was like, no, we're doing 3 minutes. We're not going over. But like,
battle's over, dude.
Yeah, like, and Hollow did the same shit with me after he requested an unlimited. But people, when they realize that they're in the zone with me and I could just go forever, it's like, nah, I'm not fucking with this shit. So with him, it was the same shit.
ARS.
Damn.
Okay,
I go nuts. Shouts out to Lost.
Basically, you like got distracted in your third, right?
So this is what happens. In my third, I'm saying a line because here's the thing. I think I'm unhuman because here's the thing. I'm a non-human motherfucker because people they do their rounds, they have them memorized like a week or two out, and they come and they spit their shit. I will finish my round a week or two out and then be like, here's 1,000 other words. Fuck this round. And then I'm saying fuck this round leading up to the battle. Yeah. I'm waking up the day of the battle like, holy shit, that's a whole brand new verse. Now what am I going to do with this whole other piece? So I'm not meant to do this, pull this little piece out and connect it. I'm meant to just spaz the fuck out on you and do my thing. You know. So here we go to the part so I don't stray away. I went blank. I said some shit. You can see. You can't tell unless now I'm pointing it out to you. You're going to see there's about a 3-second void. After I say this line. No, I didn't do shit. But you can't even tell.
But you know
you can't tell unless you know. Like you guys know me.
I always know if he goes.
I just looked around.
No, dude. You know what?
You know what you did? I think it was after your second. You were like, I fucked up. I fucked the fuck up.
Oh yeah, I did my second. Oh, so like my first 2 rounds were perfect, but in the end of my second, I just fucked up. Like I murmured a word, right? And I was like, argh.
But I love that you said
because the line was, yo, I know I shouldn't make fun of small people. That shit ain't right. I only did that shit to gain hype. Then I was like, psych, fuck you and your lame life. You and Stephen Hawkins are the same height. And like, but like, instead of saying lame life, I was like, lame highlight.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and then I was like, I fucked the fuck up. But like, I did that so people could laugh at me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really like, because I know,
dying at that.
obviously, I did that on purpose to entertain people. But like, so when I got to the third, bro, and I did that whole blanking thing, I'm standing there like, where the fuck is the rest of this verse? And it's, the reason why is because I had the round and I decided to change it 48 hours before. I added a connector.
It wasn't noticeable.
No, I've done this.
No, nobody can notice, bro.
You were like freestyling. And I was
I'm
like,
telling
he's
you, you
freestyling,
can't even
and then
notice.
it kind of like wove back into
Yeah,
the
like
verse.
I was
oh,
saying crazy freestyle shit. Like I looked at him, he brought his brother with him. They're both small. So I was like, yo, you know what's better than? I was like, you know what's better than one midget? I was like, another one that comes with it. And like they all looked at me, they're like, yo. And like I'm like, oh fuck it, I'm just gonna start like, and that was the beginning of me like starting to lose pace because I started freestyling. But look, once I hit that part, I hit him with a whole throwaway round that I was writing as I was going. You can't tell unless it's you guys. Like honestly, they're not gonna be able to tell.
I've seen you do this shit before at like I can't remember what event specifically, but we stood out front of a hotel. You spit me 3 rounds,
and then
one of those 3 rounds didn't happen at all in the battle, and there was no. I couldn't even fucking tell which one. I just remembered bars that didn't happen. Afterwards, I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Why didn't you say that one? She's like, I don't fucking know. I just spit a whole another fucking round. It just came out. I was like, bro.
Oh my god, I'm notorious for that.
I
shit.
spit every fucking round
Most
I ever
people
wrote
do.
for a fucking battle.
Most
I didn't
people
like.
do,
Yeah, I
bro.
don't switch out my rounds.
If I
Most
forgot
people
one,
do.
it's a mistake. It wasn't like I got a whole nother round and I said, fuck it.
I feel like I've, in the past couple of years of my life, I've been trying to fit in with people, like doing this technical shit. But like, if you look at the battles where people let me loose, Iron Solomon, DNA, any battle where I was let loose, it was a fucking devastating situation. Iron Solomon had an insane performance against me, and I dwarfed it because of how crazy I was. Like, you could even make an argument, like it's debatable in some ways, but like even he knows, like there was an overpowering thing that I had going on in that fucking battle, and it was because you weren't going, stop. You were just letting me constantly build up, because I could even freestyle for like 20 minutes, and the first 15 minutes are trash. And those last 5 minutes, you're gonna die.
That's the best
if you
shit.
stand in front of me. So that's the thing. It's about warming up and catching the zone, and it's the same shit for me with battles, bro. If you let me keep going, I'm probably gonna gradually become nuttier as it goes along. Like the bars and delivery shit versus DNA. That shit happened at like the 6th or 7th.
Was that your ender to that whole thing?
No, it wasn't.
I always thought that. I always thought that.
It wasn't.
But how lucky are you that
I
was
decided,
the ender?
Yeah, no, I decided to end it there because I realized how devastating it was, and I looked at Drake's face and his friends, and they were all fucked up. So I was like, I should probably stop.
This is it right here.
But I didn't want to. It was one of those situations where I was aware, and it was one of my veteran things that kicked in, like, stop now, or you're going to sound like trash.
Really
you know what I mean? Like,
hard.
and I'm like, stop.
And that's the hardest thing to do.
It is,
like,
because you want to keep going. I had more shit.
But you know you got a big one, so you're like, fuck it.
Versus DNA, I had 22 minutes of material. One of my rounds is like 14 minutes. So, like, yeah, Mook just had a 20-minute round, but I had that 14-minute round back then. And that shit, man, there was so much amazing shit in it. And that was going up against, you know, Fizzy when I'm spitting and ficking and all this shit.
Well,
like,
that's the thing is like they
Ray
said,
Brown,
you get better.
He was hanging with me, but he was literally like making up shit every like 4
I've
bars.
never heard
like,
anyone say positive shit about a 20-minute Mook round or even a 5-minute
I will.
Mook round. Like,
it is
I don't want to hear that shit.
You know what though? I do. Look, I'm gonna be honest.
They want to hear
bro.
people get better.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I respect the fuck out of Mook for being able to do that, because I look at these rappers, Dirt, and I'm like, come the fuck on.
To me, it's like a fucking, it's like the UFC like wrestler who's just gonna lay you out and fucking just mash his fucking elbow.
Or you can look at it like slightly tapping and chipping away till the final
knockout. You know what I mean? Like throw some.
I get it. Look, there is an acquired taste
and not
for
boxing.
it. It's an acquired taste for it. Definitely, you have like your 1-minute round grind time shit where it's short and sweet is amazing.
Used to love that.
That's amazing. No, we all still do. But I'm telling you, being able to do what Mook does is not a fucking, because he makes sense while he's rapping. Okay,
no doubt.
Minus this last battle he had where he's trying all this new shit. Well, I still the reason why I don't give him the battle is because he wasn't himself. That's it.
Yeah, we talked
If
about
he was
this
himself,
before.
like he would have fucking. You know what I'm saying? Like, so like my whole thing is he can rap for so long and you're like, okay, I'm still listening. And you're in there 8-9 minutes in and you're still entertained. That is different, bro, than fucking somebody being like, yo, these are my best 2 minutes. And I'm dope. I'm a superstar. Like, no, you're fucking not. Because if the fucking shit went for 3 more minutes, you would have been like, blabberty smabber, clappity clapper. I'm climbing a ladder and I'm finding a rapper. Like, you would have started making up crap like DNA did. Like, and that's the whole point. It's
no,
hard
I think
to
that's
do
what
that
the
shit.
problem is that you only want to see the pros do 5 minutes. You only want to see the
bro,
pros.
but like, it's not even pros. It's like very few of us that could fucking do it. Arsenal could do it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's very few people that can rap for a long time and they're still making sense, consistently coherent, and they're still firing off like in the 10th minute.
It's a different level of skill too. It's also the guys who will freestyle in the middle of a round versus like like.
I compare it to Thesaurus and Ilmax Stamina in the WRCs. Like, you could not fuck with them back then for that reason. You can't. Most battlers were like, yo, I could beat these guys. And the reason why most of us, everyone thought they could beat them is because they knew in their mind that if they had one shot to battle them, they might be able to beat them. But these motherfuckers were plowing through 75 people every day and getting to you and fucking you up after all this, and you just had to get to them. And you're still getting fucked up. See, and that's the whole thing. Like, people don't account into how hard it is to continuously fucking rap and do dope. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's hard. I actually give King Los props too, even though I feel like he didn't come off like he was supposed to and like how we expected him to like wash the whole venue.
Verse Ice.
But like, yeah, we expected Los to completely terrorize the whole venue. But well, good thing about Los is he rapped a very long fucking periods, and you could still find mad gems in his shit after a long time, and he's still going. And you could tell Los could have kept going. You know what I mean? He's on a fucking time limit. Ice is not about to rap forever.
Yeah.
Period. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
what kind of like, were you impressed by, dude, Chase, whatever the fuck, guy I never heard of?
Chase, like, I think he had a lot of things that
Chase Banks. I never fucking heard of the dude.
I love him.
Put him
I
on fire,
actually
man.
love him. I think he's a character, bro. He's a little character, bro. The thing is,
that's his home.
Okay, so We Go Hard is where he came from. Okay,
he's a thorough dude too, and he's an authentic kid. So I like genuine people, and anyone that knows that.
Well, that's cool because to me, it was like I'm looking at this like from an outside perspective, and I'm like, this kid paid a lot of money to battle fucking Dizaster.
I paid him.
Okay, well then that's fine. That's a different.
I can see that perspective though.
Well, yeah,
I
just watching a fucking fire and never.
I mean, honestly,
why
like,
the fuck would this
you're up here, chases down.
No, I hit him up, man. I made that shit worth his while, man. He brought his people out here. Like, at the end of the day, for me, he was dealing with some new shit, bro. He was dealing with some new shit. He didn't. In my opinion, he could have did a lot better if he knew what the fuck it was. And I tried to tell him, like, look, bro, it's David versus Goliath. I'm telling you what the fuck I'm going to do to you. I'm telling him on the phone, like, I'm telling you right now.
That's what cracked me up when people are like...
that's what he does. He's like, I need a short person to battle.
He's like, where's the body type?
It would have been different if he would have attacked it, like, on some, like...
Yeah, the whole time.
Oh, hell yeah.
Because
like,
his tall bars...
but I'll fucking knock you out.
Because his tall bars are crazy. The ones for me were good, and the ones he's used against other people were incredible. And that's why I was like, oh... If this guy does this to me, the full fucking 3 rounds, it's going to be a classic. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I looked at it. Me bashing him for being short, him bashing me for being tall.
He had a lot of tall shit,
He did, but he still didn't go in on it like he was supposed to.
Oh, yeah, Blue. Big Blue. What up, dog?
Diz versus Geechi.
That's my boy.
Hey, so listen. Pretty much, here's the thing. He was dealing with some other shit, and to be honest, I was too, because like it was kind of a new crowd.
Yeah,
it really was, and you guys were there. You understand? It's different. Like I should have.
Man,
I could have gauged.
Don't
the
look
situation
back on all these like resentments, dude.
There's no resentment. No. I'm not resenting.
Fuck.
I'm just analyzing it. I'm a perfectionist. I'm gonna analyze it. Everybody's telling me it's incredible, but like for me,
well, say the positives, man. It went fucking great.
The positives.
Such a fucking.
You did really good. Chase Banks did really good
I'm not
too.
Debbie Downing. I'm being realistic.
It wasn't perfect.
Yeah, I know everybody's gonna look at their faults before their successes. But I think it was a very successful
coming from
thing.
someone who's thrown an event and rapped at that event. That's the hardest fucking.
Yeah,
thing.
It was. That was another thing. I didn't want to
make
make excuses, but that shit was.
No, it's retarded. It's the worst fucking thing to do ever.
Even though I only had one.
I don't recommend that to anybody. By the way, don't do that shit.
Yo, shouts out to Shocks, by the way, because I heard he's on another level with that shit, and I'm pretty sure used to do that shit.
Yeah, no, it's been done.
It's kind of crazy.
It gets done, but it's like from a battler's perspective, having done it, the battle suffers, not the event, because it's way too much responsibility for all these other people. You're gonna like not practice.
Well, you know what it was, Dirt? I was thinking of other shit. Like, is this gonna happen? Is this gonna work? Like, I was thinking about too much other shit I shouldn't have been worried about because everything turned out great.
And versus if it was just a battle room, you would have just been cooking.
Well, you know, I got the pressure on me too. Like, it's me by myself doing this shit, and everybody's like, "Oh, Dizaster turned his back on King or whatever." They're fucking looking at me like, "Oh, let's see what he does." And it's like, you know, I'm thinking of all this shit. Like, these fools are not looking at it as a fun thing. How I am. Everybody's like waiting to be like, ha 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 ha, you know what I'm saying? Like, and you can see it. There's a lot of people that didn't support my shit, and it's like, dog, all you have to do is toss a $10 bill down, like, to just support my shit, and it's like the most surprising.
And that's just still cracking right now, though, right? You could still cop that VOD.
Of course,
right now.
yeah. If you guys are watching this, please watch it because it's fucking hilarious, and I definitely need the fucking the love. So. And besides that, man, like, it was just an incredible event, in my opinion, on the aspect of, like, we just put the shit together really quick, and it was just us having fun out here. And we were fun. There was fucking women, drinks, and food.
There you go,
things and air. Things that battle rap events are missing all the time.
I know from personal experience, after an event, like, someone will come up and tell you.
You know how I'm about ventilation, bro. I'm a ventilation Nazi.
I could breathe in there. It was fine.
He knows, bro. If I'm a battle somewhere, I'm like, yo, let me see the venue. I need to check out the ventilation.
He doesn't ask about anything. He's just
like,
does it have AC?
Like, is this because of the basement?
Air, you're out of here, bro.
Is this because of the basement battle where it was dripping from the fucking
I've dealt with a lot of shit like that, but
it's I'll be outside.
It's shit where people like put up fans.
Geechi knows when he battled Tech, it was
they put up fans
and in North Carolina too, man.
We'll put up a fan for you. We'll blow around a bunch of humid butt sauce in the fucking room. Like, we need ventilation, not like to smell each other's asses because there's a fan between us. You know what I'm saying? Like, you need a real breathing scenario, which the rooftop was crazy. You know what I'm saying? Choose the spine on my mama, Roger Garcia.
Well, it fucks with the audience too.
And the audience too.
They
don't want to cheer.
Oh yeah, they get fucking dead. Remember when that kid passed out at the bunker?
The cats passed out at Summer Madness at fucking actually Gnome 8, which wasn't even that hot. 2 kids pass out harder than I've ever seen anybody pass out before. They like hit the ground.
Well,
people were just like,
it's like New York humidity shit, right? Like, it's a different fucking thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Some
like,
dude laid down in the camera bags and started to sleep.
Then you got all that body, like you say, next to each other. That's making it more hot.
Just worse.
So all in all, in that aspect, man, we was just comfortable.
That was awesome.
Drinking, smoking, bro. We were blowing
big
blunts.
It was a success. There was free blunts there.
Yeah, it was.
So,
hey, shouts out to De La Mota for that shit.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Shouts out to De La Mota for that shit.
Free alcohol.
Yeah.
Free tacos.
Free tacos.
Clayton ate like 8 tacos on the way out.
You had the event of the year. What is you
what the
about?
fuck?
Where was you at? None of the battlers came. No motherfucking battlers came and supported me.
Twist was there.
Direct. Come the fuck on.
No, I actually have.
You try to count in the guy that's doing
listening, man. So that was.
He had a show on Friday and then had a battle on Saturday. Give him a break.
No battlers came now.
He has a family.
I ain't chipping on Geechi, but like for real, motherfuckers didn't show up.
I was gonna say real fast, Geechi and Avo were both at the Riot event the night before. Real quick,
they're off the hook.
Break that shit down. I know Ronnie and Ron Compton had a fucking dope battle, right?
Oh yeah, definitely.
A couple battles fell through.
Yeah, I'm cool with her.
Coffee didn't battle. Who's she supposed to battle?
She was supposed to battle a chick named Jade from New York. She battles on the We Go.
Okay.
She did a few URL things, but yeah, she didn't show up. She missed that battle, so.
There was another one, right?
Eli the Mayor.
There's a gang of battles.
Eli the Mayor was supposed to battle Clutch. Eli didn't make it.
Damn, people just don't be showing the battles.
So it was.
But.
Three battles that
did happen were fucking really good.
Well, that's like if the battles that happen are good, then you're fucking stoked.
Beer pong with Geechi and Diz?
No, bar pong for sure. It's going the fuck down.
But real quick, the battles that did happen on the Riot event were Yak the Ripper versus Holmesy to God, right?
Yeah,
and that battle was a 1-rounder, and that's probably the best 1-rounder I've seen in a really long time.
Is he good? A lot of people talk about him. I hear his name a lot.
Holmesy's really good. Unfortunately, he didn't do very good against Big Cannon.
It happens.
Which was kind of sucked because that was his big chance to like really knock
sometimes
it out of the park.
that happens to people.
But
fuck bombs, man.
Damn, what the fuck? But Holmesy and Yak had a fire 1-rounder. Like that was great.
Oh, you don't
and then there was a 2-on-2.
Why I'm asking him?
Geechi, what white boy shit?
Geechi,
it is, and that's what I was trying to say, and he caught us.
NXT.
Yeah, the 2-on-2 was Next and Driggs versus Fix and Plex.
Oh, that's right.
That was dope. a lot of energy between NXT. It's next, right? NXT. That
Diz
kid's
would
fire.
kill him,
He's
too.
like 18 years old too. He's a hella fucking young. Go check out him versus Saint. It's a fucking great battle. And then Ron Compton versus Ronnie was fucking great. That battle kicked ass.
Ron Compton's fucking dope every time I see him. And Ronnie is like one of my favorite up and coming dudes outside of this fucking dude right here. Like, who's hard to even call you.
Oh yeah, Ron Compton. I need to check him out.
While we're on Ruin Your Day, I want to fucking talk about this goddamn Ruin Your Day mixtape, man. Fucking music, baby.
Yeah. Okay.
No studio in 3, too. Fucking
fire.
Geechi.
Fire.
And it's crazy how it's so. There used to be, you missed it, man. There used to be a stigma where they said battle rappers didn't make good music and shit.
Yeah, I
like,
can hear about it.
You missed all that shit. Because now it's like everything that comes out, you just hear nothing but positive shit.
Right.
But Geechi just like everything I've heard from you has been fucking fire, and it doesn't sound like battle rapper music.
Battle rap,
Is that because you were rapping but doing music before?
Absolutely.
That's such a rare thing. Remember when everybody who battled used to rap and make music, and then you just battled to get your music out and shit? There was just like there was a rare handful of dudes that only battled.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden by 2010, 2000
people just battled.
That's it. Most of them.
People.
No, 100%. You were one of those rare people.
I just gave
Kid
up on it.
Twist was one of those rare people. Well, we all gave up on it when we were getting 1 million views on fucking battles. You better believe I didn't put out an album between 2014 and 2018 or whatever, because I was busy running around the world being a fucking asshole on camera. Like it's we, and this is what I always say too, because people always love to be like, oh, battle rap. That whole battle rapper couldn't make good music paradigm comes from the fact that when you're Dizaster and you're battling constantly and your goal is to be the best battle rapper in the world, maybe you make 6 songs in a year.
That's what happened.
You know what I'm saying?
I just became rusty.
Well, and then you're like, why?
And it's like that.
Even though I can make music like a motherfucker.
If you spend
I
a
can
week,
play like crazy. But look, I got my shit mapped out. I'm gonna shock people, but it's just gonna take me time because I keep going into the studio and just going. Like I just did this little small world fucking joke thing that I just did, and people are like, "Oh fuck that shit," but they don't understand. Like I'm just singing and having fun.
Well, it kind of went perfect with your battle, right?
Like the whole fucking point of it.
After having the battle, like right now, I got this battle coming up. I really don't like being in the studio because I go in there and try to rap and it'll sound like some battle rap bars, like the song could
My
be
thing
about
is
bitches
catchy hooks. Look,
you know what I'm saying?
And you'd be like, I'm a
headshot you, baby. So I'm like, nah, man, let me stay up out of there.
Hey, let's make that.
Right
Come on.
My thing is hooks though. I like making catchy shit. Like the gin shit that I did was part of a song, and I released that part, and it went viral, bro. It got like fucking 10 million views. Just my gin hook.
You're also a dude who plays instruments and has like a musical.
Bro,
like, I'm a rapper,
bro.
I don't play any fucking instruments. I just rap and that's it.
I'm
so
crazy,
like,
too.
you're naturally inclined to like do music, and that's what I was saying. Like, you spend a week in the studio and then you get that vibe back.
I just never have a partner to work. See, this is my thing. I'm an analog fucking musician. Like I can make fucking music. You put me in the studio, I can do it. I can't work no programs. I need a fucking white boy. I need somebody that knows. Like I need I can't. None of my friends, nobody I fuck with knows how to. And I'm always like in these situations where I have like 2 hours to figure out something, and it's like. But I got a situation right now, so I'm gonna be happy.
Well, that's why
I finally got a studio where I'm gonna go and sleep there.
I'm sure
I'm just
that's
gonna
why you
fucking go in there and I'm never coming out.
I'm sure that's why you gravitated towards battle rap.
Yeah, I gravitated towards battle rap because I had a situation that I was doing over here in 2002, 3, and then it just ended up fucking crazy. Our drummer died. My other boy that was with us, we had like a whole label we were building. Our guy that made all our beats, that was everything to us, died, and he was incredible. He died on Mother's Day, and it was just the most fucked up shit. Oh, it destroyed our whole thing, and then I just was like, I'm a fucking battle.
And you could do that by
yourself. And then I just battled, and I'm like, I already wanted to battle. That's all I wanted to do is battle to begin with. So I'm just like, I'm going to focus on being the best battler ever. And then from there, it was just
What was
constantly...
your first ever battle like on camera?
On camera? I'm trying to... Okay, so like maybe my first
Did
camera
they film
battles
the pit stuff?
were the pits. I got a lot of shit. I'm going to upload it soon. People are going to trip the fuck out.
You have pit battles? Like you have the
I
video
have mad shit.
Oh, that's so fucking valuable,
I have
bro.
shit that's
like,
insane.
Put that shit up.
Crazy shit. Me like... And like I battled Taz back in the day. He came to the pit.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah.
And like I battled him like he was a gangster.
Yeah.
I didn't know how to, you know what I mean? Like I had crazy shit and I had my whole squad behind me going crazy. I was like, I clap the lead up, I shoot the pipe, the doctors will wrap your head up like your future wife. Like, and like everyone was like, oh shit. Like, and I was doing crazy shit. Like that was my shit, how I rapped back then. And I did jokes, but it was like the only reason I was adding the joke shit is because I was watching the whole backpacking Fresh Coast scene that was going on, and I knew that there had to be different elements, so I started sliding it in there. And I was trying to get ready for WRCs because I seen it the first year, but I couldn't get into it. You know what I mean? So that's what it was. Yeah, man. But
yeah, No Studio in 3 is out now. Go cop it if you haven't.
Cop that.
Listen to it on Spotify.
Yeah,
Gotti coming.
It's coming, man.
His next album.
Blue Skies is on the
RYD Radio,
which is fucking awesome. I'm so
hey, make sure to suck my dick on your way out, you faggot ass pussy.
I got the last motherfucker. We came out here. Me and SM came out here. What were we doing? Was I doing some shit?
You did the comedy event, the battle.
Oh yeah, okay. Which was also a shit show. Like one of 6 battles happened that night. Yeah, another fucking nobody. Wowzers. Yeah, none of you motherfuckers showed up. No, I'm just. But look, but we came out here and me and SM, we went to Chase's and we were yicking and we fucking recorded a song hella fast.
That's some dope.
This fool Chase made a beat in 10 minutes.
Chase is amazing on them beats, man.
Yeah, and SM's like fire. We've been making a lot of music with SM. He does a lot. He did beats for the DVD show EP. And he's been doing a lot of music with Reverse and EK. They got, man, there's and then the homie Lucho, like there's a whole like really cool sounding shit that these guys are making that really doesn't sound like other people's shit. And that's where I get a lot of like, it's funny how, I don't know, maybe it's because we spend more time making music. Certainly for me, like you were saying, I couldn't battle and make music at the fucking same time.
It'd be kind of hard.
Well, you're in the mode of fucking wanting to like murder a motherfucker, and you can't go to
like a different whole fucking monster. You know?
I always say, and I've said this a million times, is that a song of like writing a battle is about creating moments, right? Like you're just trying to like make a moment that cracks.
To go crazy for
and you could like you could replay that moment, people could relive that moment, but it's a moment, right? And that's the last thing you want to do in a song is have someone hanging on a bar. You said when you're 4 bars down the line. You're trying to create a vibe that just like feels good and has like a nice like like okay, when I put on this song it makes me feel chill. When I put on this song it makes me hype. I want to fuck somebody up. Like, and it's such a difference when you're doing both things. It's funny too because performance it's like, and I know and I get that too a lot. Like as far as the like this is why I gravitated towards comedy after I quit battling. You could battle by yourself. You don't need no fucking engineer. You don't need no fucking person to come shoot the video or someone mix up shit when you're done or producer. You just show up to, sign up for the battle, show up by yourself, kill a motherfucker, go home. The same thing with comedy. You show up, tell jokes,
I don't know what the
go
fuck
home.
You're talking about Calamite.
But I'm just happy that we've gotten to a point where
apologizing to Jonah. Fuck you talking about?
Diz, don't pay attention to that.
Sorry.
No, the chat's fire. We got to a point where like the music has crossed the bridge and people can't deny when it sounds good. They're just like, oh, it's good. Like I don't care if a battle rapper made it. Like it's just good fucking music.
No Studio in 3 I definitely think is like that. I remember when Geechi was first starting to send me his tracks, I was like, whoa, okay, like, I think you sent me like 600 Degrees first, and then you sent me Blue Skies a long time ago too. I've been sitting on that forever because, like I told you, I was kind of intimidated by it. Like to make a music video, I was like, this song is so good
that you want to make it perfect.
Yeah, I was like, I'm like, I need to like put a lot of effort into it, and I really appreciate. I like how it came out. But yeah, man, Blue Skies is tight. No Studio in 3 out now. Go cop that on iTunes and Spotify. Gotti is coming next, but before that, Geechi's gonna fucking go out and body T-top. Yes, I'm biased as fuck.
Wow. Damn, I've never heard you ever do that.
Oh, he's so biased.
Hey, but real shit, hold on, before he keeps going, that guy Mad Max, man, what's your problem, bro? You said you was my fan up until 2016. I'm trying to figure out what I did, because I battled Solomon in 2016. You didn't like that?
Yeah, like what you changed up.
You don't like the Solomon battle, bro. You decided to leave me in 2016 when I had a crazy, incredible performance against one of the greatest dudes to ever touch.
You did put on a Hitler stash.
I feel like people talk to me.
That shit was funny, kind of.
People talk to me like
supposed
I lost
to be funny.
Charlie Clips yesterday, man. I'll talk to someone, man, I've seen that battle with Clips.
Clips killed you.
I'll be like, oh, you mean 4 years ago? Because I got
pay
over
attention
that.
to the chat,
Like,
man.
You can
These
say
guys,
whatever the fuck you want.
You know what I'm saying?
They just want to talk shit. But yeah,
Oh, it's
Geechi
cool,
versus
man.
T-Top. The Strike 2.5 coming up October 13th, I think, in New York. I'll tell you guys this. The venue that URL is having this event at is the biggest venue URL has ever had.
Oh,
so leave the show with that little info. Come out if you're in your city.
Wait, where?
It's in Queens.
Oh.
So Geechi Gotti versus T-Top, top of the card. B-Dot versus JC, Danny Myers versus
Yo,
DNA.
I love him, bro. He's the funniest motherfucker ever.
Loso versus Trez, Louise versus Rada.
K-Shine versus Av.
Hey, suck my dick.
Fucking great card.
Suck my dick.
Strike 2.5 And yeah, the Rams are 4-0, so fucking whatever.
Brought to you by Grandma's Peanut Butter
Hey, yo,
Cookies.
boom, suck my dick.
And since
pussy.
And since Geechi's a fucking Packers fan, you guys just killed the Bills.
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
24-0, dude.
Come on, what up, Aaron?
What happened to that?
Let's
The
go,
Bills
Rodgers.
killed the Vikings, and then the next
Poppin'
week
Omega.
don't score any against the
Can't fuck
Packers.
with
You
us.
know what's
Can't fuck with us,
crazy?
man. Cheese
I live in
head
a
nation,
world.
Hell yeah, I'm
Nation,
a battle in
baby.
the UK.
I live in a world where you root for the
Strong
team
with
that is
The
from the
Broncos
place
won
where
today,
you
though.
live. I don't know what the fuck. Where did that? People don't do that shit no more.
Yeah.
Well,
I like the Rams,
Denver.
though. I like the Rams.
I
though.
only fuck with the
He
Raiders
like
and the
the Rams.
Sharks
the Rams.
exclusively.
Fuck all this talk. I don't
like
give
the
a
Rams.
fuck about
You don't like
that.
sports. You think
I don't
sports
give
are
a
for
fuck.
peasants.
Fuck
That's what he
this
said.
shit.
I kind of said sports are for
I
peasants.
kind of fuck
this
with people
shit.
that like sports
Fire.
teams where they're not from,
fuck
because that
this
means
club
you're a
right down
real
the
fan of the
street. What was it
sport, in my
called,
opinion. So, but yeah. Anyways, enough about football. Do you guys want to do this whole bar pong
Hey,
thing?
are you familiar with
I've never-
bar pong, Geechi, or Diz?
Okay,
Is it
No,
you guys?
I'm not.
Break
Are
it
you?
down to me,
You know what the
break it
fuck
down.
we're about to get
Alright,
into?
I kind of gave Geechi a little preview.
Okay, so
but-
bar
you
pong
told me
is
how
is
it's supposed
is,
like
is
beer
an
pong?
easy game.
No,
No, not at all. No, we're not throwing anything, and you don't got to drink
Oh.
nothing.
Yes,
all you gotta do is
you're my favorite.
So basically, it's like this. Well, the way we're doing it tonight is we're doing no elimination bar pong, which means usually like if you can't think of something or you count to 5 before you think of something, you get eliminated.
Okay.
What we're doing tonight.
Oh, we're doing the word thing?
Yeah,
Oh, I'm
exactly.
gonna fuck you guys
What you're
up.
doing tonight is we're just gonna.
No, I'm gonna win.
We're gonna put 10
Oh, okay. You in this too? Let's go, Avocado.
We're gonna put 10 minutes on the clock. The chat is gonna think of a 3 to 4 bar phrase for us, and then we're just gonna pass that phrase around for 10 minutes. When the time's up, the chat's gonna tell us who won bar.
10 minutes?
Yeah, man, it flies, bro.
Just think
It
unlimited
flies.
is.
It flies. This was
In your mind.
I'm like, damn, on the
Yo.
same. I mean, I've carried a scheme for like 3.5
Yo,
minutes
we used to
before the
clock
battle.
'em.
That's my
Yeah.
longest scheme.
We
I've
started
carried a scheme
clocking
for
'em.
a round.
That's crazy.
Fucking beginning to end, a 3.5
There's,
chunk multi.
That's pretty crazy.
There's a reverse
no,
live
I haven't done
Alfredo
bigger.
bar
I haven't
pong
done
that's
more.
like 30, 40 minutes long. And it's these fools just go, and it's good and it keeps getting better. Like it's fucking awesome. So as far as
It
that shit
sounds
goes,
like fun.
it's no elimination, so do whatever you want. But obviously, like slant rhymes work, accents work,
Yeah,
whatever's
it's
gonna
a
make
joke.
this shit
I get
fucking work.
what you're saying.
So give us a fucking phrase. Like Cat Williams' hair would be a phrase. Not my favorite one, but you know what I'm saying. Like let's pick one from the fucking.
Oh my
shit.
god.
Pat Williams here, then somebody say something like "Fat children care."
Yes. Oh, he's gonna kill it. He's gonna kill it, folks. All right.
Geechi, let's go.
He's an evolved gangster.
Hey, and I just want to say to all the fans watching,
Shut up, Baba.
it's good to be back.
Let's go. Okay, Dan,
Clips
you gonna pick
3-0.
out-
They always say Clips 3-0.
I don't know what the fuck that means, but that doesn't make sense at all.
You don't remember when Clips was never losing? People would just comment
Oh,
Clips
Clips
3-0
3-0.
and battles that he wasn't
That's
even
actually hilarious. Yo, you're funny, actually.
Ruin,
man. Take that back. I take that back.
Ruin your
No.
dirt. I hate ones with my name in it. It's fucking true.
Ruin your Zay. Nah.
It's It's
Look how easy these words are. Amy Winehouse? Nah, come on. I thought it's a whole phrase.
laminated file. There's a hard one.
I mean, okay, if you guys
No,
want to do
no,
it, but
no.
there's not
I'm
too
gonna
many
let.
things
You'll
that'll
know
go.
it when it comes up. You'll be like, oh, that's the fucking one.
Bill Cosby's cell?
Diggable Planets is a pretty fucking awesome one.
No.
Arsenal's school bus is too long.
Suck my dick, pussy.
What about Kanye hat?
Modelo can. The goat laughing stock in the building. That one.
That's way too.
David and Goliath. I feel like Diz rapped that a lot, like a day ago.
Yeah, did you have you're gonna cheat if we choose that. You're gonna have a fucking scheme or something.
Locksmith.
Decoy's turtle.
Oh, yeah. But
Yo,
nah, Turtle's hard, dude.
Nah,
Turtle's
but that's
hard
still
one.
a very funny. Just your shouts out to you for that one. That's
You guys don't know the story. Decoy lost his turtle and went looking for it in Australia, and they actually printed a news article about him looking for his lost turtle. That's how Australian
spraying
news.
machetes.
They didn't print an article about him.
Everlasting gobstopper. That's kind of cool.
So hard.
That's a lot of fucking syllables, dude. Everlasting
now we gotta pick one,
Godstopper.
guys.
Yeah, you better have a hot offer. There you go. That
Uncle
makes
Ruckus.
complete sense.
Yeah, but that's so hard, Diz. That's a hard one.
It'll run quick. You need like a three-syllable one.
Yeah,
or
yeah,
something.
yeah.
Darius Rucker, is that like a fucking football player? Or some
No,
shit?
that's the dude from Hootie and the Blowfish.
Darius
Rucker.
Fuck. Hootie and the fucking Blowfish.
That's the one, Hootie and the Blowfish.
Fuck kind of shit. Yeah, you know what? That kind of sounds cool.
Hootie and the Blowfish?
Yeah.
All right, Hootie and the Blowfish it is.
Oh my god. Oh my god, we really doing this.
Okay, all right, I'll start it off. Hootie and the Blowfish.
All right, go ahead.
Me and the homie Pookie like to blow piff.
Went to the movies with an old bitch.
Ooh. Bitch got a booty with no hips.
I'm the guy who Hoochie's gonna go kiss.
Oh! Every time I see your mom, I throw dick.
Throw dick on your mom. She like, it's so thick.
What the fuck?
Oh, we're forgetting the Hootie part. We gotta go.
It's supposed to be Hootie and the
Hootie
Blowfish.
and the
It looks
Blowfish.
like you're losing all your focus.
Oh, yeah.
You try to talk shit about my girl. I'm like, she's got a booty. Don't trip.
Yeah. I was like, that groupie's worth the whole tip.
I'm like, nah, she got the cootie, man, her whole bitch.
Man, fuck all that. I'll pistol whip a cutie with the 4/5.
You think I'm broke? You should have knew me when I owned chips.
Yeah, she know I'm a freak. I'll go dookie on a hoe clit.
I let off the Uzi, man, the whole clip.
Yeah, you cool. You like Boosie, but with no hits.
Yeah, you claim your girl's a virgin, but she blew me. I put that on crib.
This guy, bro.
I had no alcohol, and they were like, "Look at Avo, dude. He's got a whole fifth."
Sitting there watching Scooby and the Bro Whip.
Woo!
Watching Scooby and the Bro Whip. Fucking. Man, you just had to lose me with that whole shit.
I think I'm out, so I'm gonna not spit.
He's falling off.
Yeah, I'm done.
Hey, here, newbie, hold this.
Ooh, let's go.
Man, I think it's time, why don't you school me on some old shit?
Ooh, because I'm old, huh?
Man, you look like the type of dude that would chill in a jacuzzi with an old bitch.
Yeah. With a doobie and a cold Schlitz.
With a groupie and some big old lips.
Fucking dumbass, dumbfounded, rolled up some sushi with some old fish.
Asian jokes. You couldn't resist. Good you did. Still got him.
Geechi was looking at me hella funny when he came in because I was like, "This koofy, man, it don't fit."
Shit. Sushi and some old fish, goofy, and it don't fit. This shit is goofy, man. No shit.
Yeah. Let's go.
Oh, man. Speaking of Asian disses, your bitch looks like Christina Amaguchi, but with your lips.
Woodstock. That's who Snoopy used to roll with.
Let's go.
Damn, man. I just left the hood. Seen a crackhead that looked like Pookie. Smoke a whole fifth.
Yep. Pookie with the whole fifth in the hoopty. but that ain't your whip.
Still making sense.
Let's go.
This shit is so awkward.
I just copped a Lucy from my bro Mitch.
Copped a Lucy from his bro Mitch. Probably get some coochie from my bro bitch.
Fucking. Probably go to the movies.
Yep.
With no chips.
Oh, yep. None of them.
Zero chips.
When Diz came in here, he told Avocado, "You look goofy in this old shit."
True story. Out of school, we ain't no shit.
Woo! Went to your grandma's funeral. It was so sick.
Organic Snickers.
I got kicked out of school for rolling with the 4/5.
Rolling with the 4/5. Toolie all on your hip.
Fucking make your bitch's booty hole fucking torn ripped.
Torn ripped.
Ouch! Goddamn!
Yeah,
I'm trying.
Oh my god.
Her booty hole had dookie and some old ticks.
Gross. Nasty.
That bitch weird. She got boobies, but ain't got no tits.
Boobies but no tits. Fucking.
Let's go.
Fucking. You was packed up in a Buick with 4 hicks.
A Buick too.
I learned karate from this Asian bitch named Wooshi, bro. She knows shit.
Wooshi.
1 minute warning.
Alright, he knew an Asian bitch, Wooshi, and she knows shit. I knew a bitch that was Asian like Karushi named One Dumb Hoe Bitch.
Oh man, you said you know karate.
Oh shit.
But you pussy, you ain't moving no bricks.
Damn. Fuck.
Yo, pussy moving no bricks? Homie, I'm Bruce Lee with the cold fist.
Let's go.
Yo, Cal, why you was in the jacuzzi with no
Yes! Fuck yes! Clown DeMarco. Shit like that.
Oh my god.
All right, last one.
I'll punk your ass and make you fucking go into my living room with a broomstick.
Y'all ever watch Newsies? That's an old flick.
Ice-T, this is Lipton. It ain't no brisk.
Oh, shit.
That's it.
I'll make you look stupid like you on your shroom trip.
I win. Observational rebuttal.
Buzzer. I came in with the buzzer.
Damn it.
All right. Fucking damn. That was a game.
So this is how we're doing. This is how we're doing bar pong. All right, look. I see 1 Geechi. I see 2 Geechis. All I got to do whoever's
Well,
name,
it's 20 seconds.
whoever names comes up
Geechi
5 times
won.
wins. That's Geechi 3 times. Geechi 4 times. Geechi Gotti wins. Geechi Gotti wins.
Oh my god.
One thing, giving honor to God, you know what I'm saying?
Everybody, that's beginner's
Yeah,
luck,
I'm
man.
saying.
Fuck that shit. Everybody wins their first time. Everybody wins their fucking first time.
Cool. That was cool.
I don't believe in this shit.
Fucking that shit's too long, man. We gotta switch up the words.
Dude, listen.
You're complaining about time
Look
limits
at,
over
look
here.
at we used to go for so long. Would it be
that
4
shit is
people?
horny.
and
if
it
it's a
was-
crazy,
is
like
hard as
multi, sometimes you could.
Oh yeah, man. You get sometimes you
Yeah.
get good ones and you don't even fucking know. Like,
Yeah, and then like.
But I
goes
get the
forever.
concept, basically like on some ping pong, back and forth. Usually it's
Yeah.
really for 2 people.
You
to
know
just-
what?
I hate
Exactly.
words that end
Yeah.
with like it's bricks and shit like that.
Yeah, that's
because-
kind of like, it's
Yeah,
too,
you
you
s-
can't say the
yeah.
same shit, it's going to make the same
So
shit.
the
need
origins of bar pong are actually RYD origins, even though that's the thing we do on the Dirtbag Dan show.
Okay.
I think Fredo and Random and Reverse
Pigsty.
and Pigsty
It was
were doing
Pigsty
it.
and Random, actually.
That started.
Yeah, well, they were kind of just fucking around
Just
and doing that
doing it.
shit on the
Yeah,
way
yeah,
out
yeah,
to
yeah.
film Pigsty versus Random because we drove to fucking Mexico practically to film this battle in some sand dunes. And then on the way back, everybody's like drinking in the van and shit. And they're like, hey, and then Fredo's just kind of egging them on. Be like, you gonna let fucking Random talk shit to you, Pigsty? You gonna let him say that shit to you? And then Pigsty would say one, and it's like, ooh, Random, you gonna let him talk that to you? And he kind of just like created this game, and it
That's
lasted
hilarious.
forever too. It lasted for so fucking long.
But every time we run into different rappers and we talk about bar pong, they have a different name for it. They're like, oh, Marvin Quest had a different name for it, and like,
yeah, we do this, we call
yeah,
it.
yeah,
we
everybody
do
fucking.
it.
It's a thing that I think rappers have done since the fucking dawn of time. But yeah, that's bar pong, man. And we'll fucking every time we come out here, we'll do fucking bar pong. Before we get into the video questions. Let's fucking have a little conversation. Let's have a little bias-ass conversation about fucking West Coast dominance in this fucking battle rap shit.
Okay.
I think it's fucking time.
Damn, I like this.
Listen, this
Where's
is what
this
I'm saying.
going?
Because
Where's this going?
Geechi wasn't here for the glory days, man. The Battle of the Bay days when we were packing, 1,500 people into fucking the Metro Opera House, and it'd be every fucking Bay Area rapper you ever seen in your fucking life.
Oakland was the epicenter of battle rap for a while. Like I feel like everybody wanted to come battle in Oakland for grind time at least. And this was before URL was around. So like, Battle of the Bay 5 is something that would never be replicated because we had Hollow versus Pass, Averb versus Marv 1, Arsenal versus Conceited, Dizaster versus Organic, Dirtbag Dan versus Jack's shit. And then on the other end of the spectrum, you get Fresco, Kid Twist, Thesaurus, Ilmac, fucking Kruger, Illusion Z.
I was just talking to
Reverse
Kruger
Live.
today. That's just crazy.
Yeah,
bro. Like,
you'll never get an event like that with all the different styles under one roof and everybody liking them the same way too.
Well, that's kind of the
the
natural progression of this shit is like me and Ben were talking about this with skateboarding.
Verb and Marv.
It styles out, right? Like battling started as like you were a battle rapper and you fell into this one group, and then it all of a sudden became like you're this kind of battle rapper or you're that kind of battle rapper. When we were doing it in the beginning, there was the distinction hadn't been made yet, or at least like the leagues hadn't been split into pieces.
Right.
But
it was just you a battle rapper.
The reason that I
you
bring
just cared about slaughtering people.
Yeah, which was the best. And Diz was the best because if you were like, we'd always end up in these situations where it'd be California Diz versus everybody else, and Diz would come up behind you before your battle and be like, don't fuck up, dude. You better not fuck up. It's on you right now. And you're like, all right, oh fuck, okay, oh, all right. All right, okay, I'm gonna go in there.
I'm very prideful, but yeah. A side note, me and Dirt were just talking. Can't really give you too much details, but I'm going back to the Bay, man. It's
best battles you ever had were in the Bay.
I'm going back to the Bay,
man.
I'm going back to the Bay. There's a chance I might go back to the Bay this year.
Fuck
you know what I mean?
So
and
sick,
like
man.
that's it, man. I'm honestly like, I feel like it's like home.
Yeah.
It really is, like, because if you think about it, after Smack and everything just dwindled off, that was where battle rap was reborn, bro. Battle rap was reborn in the Bay. Yeah, it started the grind time in Florida, but battle rap was reborn in the Bay. That was the torch carrier, and to me, I know it was because it has this imprint in my mind forever. Like I got my whole game from Oakland.
Yeah. You
know what I'm saying? It's the craziest shit ever.
Also, like
Mosswood Park, all that shit, bro. Like
the thing is, the reason why I'm even saying this shit now is because like Avocado is on Facebook talking about I ain't doing fucking graphics anymore. I'm doing ruin your day shit fucking full time. Disasters, throwing events by himself, fucking executing. People are leaving talking about this is the fucking funnest shit I ever been to. Motherfuckers getting free blunts and tacos. we got the best up and coming dude in battle rap right now. Straight the fuck up, like just constantly fucking putting on for the West and fucking plowing through
the best part about Geechi is he fits in like he was there.
Yeah, no, not only that,
he
but
has
also
the new age shit and he fits in like he was really in.
You're battling the.
It's almost like you were there,
old,
but
an old style kind of too, where it's like you can tell he's like a vet.
If you start implementing that too, like, because it's a signature of the West, bro. Like, and like you are it, like if you start implementing that shit more, like even the shit that we do too, like you'll become like literally unstoppable because you'll have every angle. Like this is why Hollow. People refer to him as a full package is because he was
out here fucking around with us.
Like if you look at it, there's very few of us that really do everything. If you want to put it in down to like 3 people, it's me, Hollow, and Pat. I think that really just like hop around and fucking do everything. And Pat also, you could throw him in the freestyle thing now because he's done crazy. People sleep on a lot of Pat's freestyles. Actually, his freestyle shit is fucking crazy.
He's a wild performer.
But if you think about it, we all incorporate everything. Like, and that's what it is. You have to. I feel like people don't understand that yet. The complete battle rapper has to do everything. You could never. And you know what? You know what it's for? It's not so people say you're the best. It's so the fans like literally you're rounding up everybody. You're not leaving anyone out.
You're
not leaving anyone out. And I've in my career I've fucked up and left people out, but I've went through different changes. Like for me, and I've came back and found my like stable. I wouldn't say I'm like anything out there. I'm my own shit. Like I got my own style of battling. It's always been like that. But our West shit for me is like always been that just very witty, fucking one-liner, multi-syllabic jab that doesn't take too much effort, and you're not forcing shit, because the whole point is you can have a sick metaphor, but if the words don't line up, then it's not really a sick metaphor.
There's been an emphasis on rapping out here for the longest time.
But you have the ability to take it further because you have the sick metaphors. But if then you start, like, because we don't, like, a lot of us don't really put in the metaphors as much. Like, Thesaurus and, like, a lot of us that came up out here dumbfounded, no can do. If you think about it, our style is more visual paintings. We create visuals for you. Like, even me, like, if you look at, like, how I battled him yesterday with my vintage style, if you want to say, I'm painting a whole picture when I'm like, hook you up to a wooden board with a metal cord that stretches, stretching your, and like you're imagining the shit as you're going on. If you see how battle rap is today, it's a bunch of random shit. I'll make your chick pee, and then you'll be like, yo, then I'll fucking roll up with a Honey Cheerios box, the whip look beige, and like, you got all these things, and it's dope. It's dope, but it went away from the whole, like, you know, like I told him, you look like Mr. Brown when he's sitting down. That's it.
But you
there's
do that
no
shit
other,
too.
you don't gotta do like, you know what I'm saying? It's,
you get complex too. The thing is the reason that like you and Thesaurus, Hollow, a lot of these dudes that are like at the top of the fucking food chain when it comes to this shit are staying at the top of the food chain is not only because there's a variety, but it's also because like you guys, you've seen every angle of like what's gonna come at you in a battle. You know what I mean? So it's just like you're not gonna be.
It's trying different shit, and it's humor, and it's actually adding everything. But look at Hollow; he's had moments that are absolutely fucking hilarious. People forget
ripping his T-shirt off against Ilmac was like the first.
Yeah, I mean that was like funny in a weird way. But you know,
that's the first
where Hollow
like
cracked me up shit, like when he did the whole thing against Surf, and he was like, "Yo, I better stand here because oh my god!" Like if you see Hollow's face when he does, and he looks up, like that's humor shit.
Clips when he's like trying to guess which room I'm in, and the
yeah,
way he's like
all that. And he's implemented like so. It's like acting. It's like it's so many different things. Yo, battle rappers don't understand. Most battle rappers want to be in the music industry. They think the transition of battling, they think battling is a subgenre of music, and it's not. It's never been. This is the biggest misconception.
Oh, 100%.
You know what it's a subgenre of? No, you know what it's a subgenre of? Theater.
Yeah, 100%. Or comedy. Yeah, something like that.
Listen to me. It doesn't have to be comedy. It's Broadway acting.
Yeah.
We are closer to actors on a stage than we are to musicians.
Because you got to broadcast.
No, listen.
Promote to the audience.
You're doing it live. You get one shot. You're improvising live in front of people. And musicians, what do? They sit in a studio and fucking etch on something for like months
until they got a perfect.
It's a different element. The only thing we share in common with them is that we rap. But it's not. So what I'm saying is that's the evolution of it. Is going into that and like becoming an actor and becoming the people that are gonna from England. Some of the best fucking rappers, like we know Shoddy is like the craziest, right? But if you look at Shuffle T and Lunar C, who both have like very funny like names because they're like almost like this, like they're fucking homies or something. Shuffle T and Lunar C, both of them, they got fucking humor, cunt, and it's so fucking good, and it's acting out. It's like when that fool Shuffle T does those faces. And he's just like, what? And he's just like looking at you, and it's those acting out the bro. This is a big part.
Subtle moments that like play into a bigger thing.
And there's probably battlers out there that actually act out their thing. You know who I think does that?
B-Dot is one of them.
And you know what's fucking funny about that is I was gonna say Lux is the guy that does that.
I used to know. I think Lux.
I think Lux
does that.
Like, he's in front of the mirror like. In a hospital bed, and he's like, "Nah, I gotta do that again." Hospital bed. I think he really gets his shit down.
It helps him remember. He says
it's true because look, it is because, and I do it like subconsciously because I'm just animated as fuck. I need to take it away from my shit. I'd be like, all right, chill out, stop jumping around. Like I gotta tone my shit all the way down because if it was up to me, I would be doing all types of fucking crazy ass shit. You know, I've done a lot of crazy shit.
The West, though, I will say, is kind of dominating shit right now. You got Geechi, who has arguably done the best out of anybody on URL this year. Yeah. He's won Champion of the Night 3 fucking times. Nobody's even won it twice.
That's so
He's
crazy.
won it every single time.
I never even got that, man. They gave it to Fresco when I kicked Jonai's ass.
No. We started this. That was on King of the Dot.
Oh,
that was me.
This
is Jay Black.
Nah, it's all good.
But yeah, he's won it 3 times. Arguably never lost in URL. He's headlining URL's next big card.
Fire.
And B-Dot's right underneath him, and Danny's right underneath him.
Yeah,
so
and
it's
like that's the thing. Like, I think, in my opinion, right now, we should, as much as we can, because this is how I see it. I'm gonna just say this live, because I be thinking of this shit behind closed doors, but I really feel this way, and I want the fans to know. Maybe they'll put fucking pressure out there. I don't know. Yeah. This is how I look at it. I feel like since they have this type of role, how I look at them 3 too, specifically too, and Rum Nitty too. Yeah. I think we should create a situation for them to continue, so we can continue to brand them and let them grow without foreign entities trying to destroy their image. And what I mean by that is whenever they travel to the other side, I don't give a fuck how much they say, no, we fuck with you, like, we love you, like, no. Like, that's what it is. We got to control our shit and then start doing that first. And that's how I've looked at it like that. I don't like that all our biggest matchups for our guys are happening on the other side.
Yeah,
like,
it's insane, man.
It's not, they're not being able, like, this is the thing. The A-Ward battle with him and A-Ward, I didn't fucking do a thing on it because, you know, because he fucking knows what I'm going to say. And the thing is, I wasn't going to say anything bad, but the thing is you can't talk to somebody in front of your own people. Like, you can't talk to somebody like it. We have to create a situation where if you're going to try to take this rep that these motherfuckers created, it's a real rep, especially for certain cats, it's a real street rep. Yeah. Then come down here and do it.
Yeah.
Like, come down there and be like,
to do that shit.
Oh, come down there and be like, oh, you're a gangster. How can you be in front of gangsters?
Go to their fucking
Don't
house
do it in front of a bunch of cornballs that are gonna be like, yeah, talk that shit. Like, nah. And it's not just for that situation. It's for all the situations. I don't feel like our guys, especially Geechi in particular, singling him out, I don't feel like he should be in a situation where some other motherfucker that hasn't been through his life talking about war stories and all this shit and has a bunch of other motherfuckers like, yeah, this is the real shit, while Geechi's sitting there having a biased thing against him when he's a real motherfucker. So to me, that's what I want to see is the real shit. I want to see people come challenge the fucking card right here. And by card, I don't mean battle card. I mean street card, you fucking dweebs. That's what I mean. Like, come here, show us that shit. Because this is the style that he comes with. I don't think he should constantly be branded under a situation where motherfuckers could give him whoever they want to and the crowd could react the way they want to and we could be like, oh yeah, he did good, but like, we know our man won, but like, you know what I'm saying, he didn't get love like that. He didn't get reaction like that. So yeah, you know, we don't want to say he didn't get love. You know what I'm saying? Like, and the thing is, the more we build our shit here, the more they can't do that shit. Yeah. I feel like in the rising stages, that's when you could destroy somebody's fucking momentum.
Yeah, 100%.
That's when you could easily do some crazy shit, you know what I'm saying, and just be like, fuck it, like a crowd and an energy, a certain energy towards a rapper. I don't give a fuck what you say. Kid, fuck up the momentum and perception of a battle, no matter how good the dude is.
Doesn't matter.
If
Doesn't
it's
matter
not a
if
fucking,
you win on video, you need to win on video and in the fucking building every fucking time.
So I'm not saying we shouldn't battle outside. Get what I'm saying?
No,
like,
because we will show respect to the motherfuckers who come here and do that. Who come here and do that shit in your face, and the homies aren't gonna fucking press them. It ain't gonna be a situation where people try to make you feel uncomfortable. But you gotta come here and take this shit, just like I gotta come there and take. How many times have you went to another motherfucker's house and did the fucking thing? You know what I mean? When we started, they all came to us, and then I was like, oh, we're not doing battles in fucking California anymore. Guess I'm going all over the world then. I'm just going to go to them and whatever. And I always got respect everywhere I went because I fucking came there. And that's so, like, it's like you said, it's not like we want to just do West Coast battles only. We just need to have it cracking out here to the point where people feel that pressure when they come out here. It ain't some LA Hollywood audience.
But more than that,
this is fucking... And the energy is here, though. Like he say, like, even I wasn't even at his event, but I'm pretty sure just it was other people there that come from the cloth. That might not even have to do with battle. Like, there's so much people that's into battling now because it done got so much farther.
Yeah,
They just don't know where to go.
Too.
You know what I'm saying? They don't know where to go. Like, where the fuck I'm going to go to an event at if I don't know?
Look, this is
you know
another thing, is branding, like, and I've always had this problem. I've had this problem with King of the Dot, and I've even told Smack about this. Like, and this is the thing. I'm not fond of a card in Vegas, and people could be like, who gives a fuck what you think? Well, who gives a fuck what you think? Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, here's how I look at it. You got a card in Vegas, which you got a card all the way out here. We got one guy from the West on it.
Yeah.
One fucking guy. And it's our guy, right? But he's opening up for your guys.
Yeah.
Look how the fuck this shit's going. So this is what
on the West Coast.
But this is why I propose this to show people that I'm not just talking shit.
Yeah.
When the 5-on-5 thing, they wanted me to battle Surf, and they want to do all this shit. I'm not battling Surf. That's Geechi's battle. He deserves that battle. I think on some Crip shit, Surf should come out here. It would be a crazy situation for Geechi to have finally a home thing where he could bring out his whole fucking, like, you understand? Like, it would be a real impact. He knows. Like, so at the end of the day, there's rankings type of things, and there's like this thing where it's like, nah, we're gonna do this with you. Nah, we're gonna give you this right now. And when you see a hungry motherfucker, it might be easy to take advantage of that because, you know, Geechi might be like, I'll kill anybody, cuz. So, okay. But we know that. But the thing is, Geechi right now doesn't even need to be battling anybody but those type of guys on. I think he should already be main event right now. There's no reason why Geechi should continue to go through. You know, I said this before, and Angry Fan said some shit to me, and then I've seen Angry Fan now saying he's like the best recently. So people are coming to this conclusion that how many fucking battles is he gonna do before Geechi has proven that he could carry himself 3 rounds and do a main event?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Obviously, the A-word battle he just did, people know he did that shit like how we do battles overseas, bro. Where the fuck was that, in Mississippi or some shit? That's overseas, bro.
I love
That's
the trip to Sweden.
I don't know where the fuck that was. That wasn't even
Kansas.
part of America.
Kansas.
That wasn't even part of America.
I don't even remember the names of the dudes that I battled in
Wichita.
Sweden, homie. Like, off
You were
top,
in
like,
Utah,
I can't
you
even
said?
remember.
Wichita.
I don't even know where that
Jimmy
is. Oh, it's in
something.
Kansas? All right, well,
Kansas.
whatever. Shouts out to Kansas, but that's not the point.
I know what you're saying.
The point is, it's like,
just taking it for the dough or taking it for the trip.
yeah, and like you, okay, so we've done that, and I want to tell you that it really is never worth it. And sometimes it goes under the rug. In your situation, no one's going to give a fuck. So you got that money. In this situation, because that shit ain't going to fucking matter. But you should be battling Surf on the card where I'm battling Twerk. O-Reds on the card. I told these motherfuckers, they're putting together all these other cards because people have always done this. King of the Dot does this too. They'll know I have a hot idea and they'll try to ignore it because motherfuckers don't want to be like, oh, you got the hottest idea. I'm sure, you know, Smack looking at it that way too because they got their ideas, which the strike shit and all that, I already told Beasley's a genius for that. But the 5-on-5
that
thing,
gotta happen. Yeah, that gotta
that
happen.
would light up battle rap more than the strike shit. Let's be honest here, Beasley. Like, you know what I'm saying? And again, when I seen the fucking strike thing, I hit Beasley up like, you are the fucking
That's the
most
best.
incredible human.
That's the best. I was dying
because
when I
it's
said that.
genius
2.5.
shit. You know what I told him too? I was like, you're my only competition in battle rap. I was like, you be coming up with ideas that you make me be like, okay, you know.
Marketing genius.
Yeah, he is.
Marketing
He's fucking amazing. But like on some real shit, that's what it needs to happen, in my opinion. The traveling and all this shit.
Well, it's back to that old shit, but where it was, you know, 5 California dudes on the card versus 5 other motherfuckers coming to us.
We're ready to build our like guys here. That's it. The traveling is done, in my opinion. The more traveling that happens now, it's pretty much like an attempt to take that from you. Like now, it's like pretty much Geechi has this thing around him where all he has to do is continue now here to build that groundwork, and it's because we haven't had a solid base over here.
Well, I'll tell you what,
we're always depending on a league to be like, yeah, we decide this month we're coming to LA. Like, nah, we doing our fucking own shit when we want to, and we need to just create a thing where we could constantly build our shit.
I'll tell you what, like, I've maintained or like, you know, created the base in the Bay Area to where, like, there's gonna be a bunch of people that show up because we've done enough of this shit. We have BOTZ 10 the last one, but you put a Geechi on that card, you put a Dizaster on that card. When we have Pat Stay on the card, when we have the Rumble and we got Ilmac in there and Marv 1, like, extra people come out, more people come out. And when we did the one event that King of the Dot did in San Jose was one of the best. Might be the.
No, you mean Jonah?
You and Jonai, me and DNA, Crip in a Box.
Oh yeah, you and DNA was great. You had some good
Talk
bars
to
in
Me,
that.
K.
Like, you killed DNA.
Well, that was
You
I wanted
kicked
to go
his
out
ass.
on a bang, baby.
You kicked
wanted to go out
DNA's ass.
big, bro.
DNA shit sucked.
I had to go out big. But at the same time, I'm just saying, like, that event was cracking. There's no reason that it shouldn't have continued, like, big events in San Jose.
Yeah.
I've done what I can with the small league to try and keep this shit cracking. But if we, you know, like, honestly, I think BOTZ is a great platform for building up talent. Yeah. Out here, if this is what Avo's doing, then all the big shit we do should be ruin your day shit. You know what I mean? And I'm fully, I would love to go back to fucking doing
need to go back to the
commentary
Bay
for big events like that,
we
where
need
I
to
can
go back to the
converse
Bay.
with the fans
Period.
and be happy about, like,
Oakland.
Because the last time I enjoyed doing commentary was the Bunker. That's the last time I really loved doing commentary, because I hated to be doing commentary when I'm like, I don't give a fuck about this battle. You know what I mean? Or like, I don't give a fuck about half this card.
So-
but every time we were at the
so
Bunker,
you're
I was
not
like
excited about it.
Yeah, and I gotta
my
fake
heart
it for
would
fucking
pop,
10
you
minutes.
fucking weirdo.
But like, when the Bunker was cracking, I was so stoked on the whole cards all the time that it would, and there were 6 battles.
good.
It's not a nightmare on your fucking body.
Yeah.
Like, we would just have fun, and I think
pussy.
like, obviously that's where we need to go back. That's what battling needs to go back to, is a controlled environment for battle fans,
Knock all
broadcasted to the real battle fans live, and fucking with, you know, the biggest stars on the West Coast, all the way from Dizaster, who's been doing it forever, to Geechi, who's coming up right now, and went from, you know, I didn't know who you were 2 years ago, and you're headlining URL cards right now. That's just crazy. That's such a, and in this time to make that progression, when it's like, people always ask me, like, well, how did you come up in battle rap? Well, I didn't. It kind of came up, and I was just like on the train when it fucking came up. A lot of us were. But for someone like you, for anybody who, like, people like Ronnie coming up now, like, it's so hard to establish a name for yourself in this world where
it's tough.
already broken into subsections and
they
everything's
ain't gonna
branched
be
off.
like, bro, they ain't gonna be people come up, like, especially like how, like, a lot of us, like, people like even like Mook and Lux, like, that's not gonna happen again, bro.
Only people that come
It's
up
not
like
gonna
that are
happen
gonna
again.
be people like Geechi, who are super fucking good.
He's
And
gonna
not
be his
just-
own. He's gonna be his own thing though. Like,
we're fucking sucking his dick over here. Let's go to video questions. Video questions, and then we'll fucking wrap this up and get the fuck out of here.
But yes,
Dirt caught himself.
Strike 2.
Whatever, full fucking
Strike 2.5.
You're all right, dude.
October 13th. Geechi Gotti, T-Top, B-Dot, JC, Danny Myers, DNA, K-Shine Ave, Loso Chef Trez, and am I forgetting one?
Louisiana Ride.
Louisiana Ride.
Before we go on to the
That,
video questions,
fuck all the bullshit. That card is fucking amazing. man.
before we go on to the video questions, I want to say one fucking important thing.
What's this?
We here at the Dirtbag Dan Show have gone through like a lot of different like phases and changes. First, I want to give big
Poppin',
love
man.
to everybody who's fucking been a part of this thing, all the way from Skylar and Abel to, of course,
Yes,
the
sir.
Moist Mob, Fredo, Frack, Reverse Live, Caustic, everybody, you know, fucking cats like All Day Dirty just started showing up recently. Like, everybody who's been a part of our podcast in the past, present, and future. R.I.P. Caddy, R.I.P.
silly
PH.
camera is that?
We fucking
What is that?
We filmed your battle yesterday with that camera.
Yeah, fuck you.
we be fucking around, right? Like
18K,
trying
no,
different
you
shit, playing games.
Is your headphones, Diz?
Fucking around with this viral shit, watching fucking fight videos. What do? Catch a strike. I'm off this fucking. I'm suspended for 3 months.
He said I look like an Asian hood kid with my hairstyle. Yeah, I look like I'm from
Point is, guys, we're going back to focusing on fucking the thing that we know and the thing that we're fucking passionate about, and that's fucking battle rap.
That's awesome.
So what you're gonna see on the Dirtbag Dan Show is a lot more like what you've seen tonight
Battle
in the
rap,
future.
yeah.
No, this
When
is great.
we
It's a
open
great
this
show,
shit
man.
back up in the Bay Area, it'll be a very similar setup to this, and we'll have, you know, the regular faces like Fredo and Frack and Reverse Live and Caustic and Frack.
People were like,
we'll get all those
people
guys.
were like, why didn't Reverse come? I was like, dude, it's 6 hours away from.
And it
Seattle.
works. It's
People-
Monday.
People's
It's Monday.
concept of California always cracks me
Always.
up. They're like, yo, I'm flying into
yeah.
Cali. Can we meet up? I'm like, yeah, where are you flying into? You know,
San
the Bay,
Francisco?
or you're like
Yeah, it's
Eureka
like,
or
have
something.
Fun. Have fun.
Yeah,
But a point being is that we're going to be involved in as many battle rappers as possible. We're going to try and steer this back in the direction of fucking the thing that we fucking love and are passionate about. So God bless y'all for rocking with us.
All right, so these are questions that fans send into the Dirtbag Dan show, Diz and Geechi, just to let you know.
Oh yeah,
Every
we show.
we can all answer them. I think Lush was supposed to be here, so something might be for Lush, but we can answer for him.
Yeah, for sure. I already know what Lush would say.
Yo, what up, RY DVD show? Excited to see the temporary format for this week.
Yeah.
So I've got another Would You Rather for you guys.
Oh, fuck.
You guys know. You got all right.
I hate these.
Would you rather?
He does Would You
So
Rather.
I've got another Would You Rather for you guys. So, would you rather be able to eat whatever you want, no health consequences, so no possibility for diabetes or heart attack or any of that kind of stuff, and you won't gain weight either, but you have fully functional taste buds in your asshole,
or eat through your butt.
You can do your drug of choice or any drug, doesn't matter, with no negative impacts, so no chance of overdose or going to jail or it ruining your life or anything like that, but you have to boof it.
You got everything is in your ass. It's all in your ass.
Boof it. Okay,
Right.
so what would you rather shove up your ass?
Unlimited
food or
drugs, unlimited drugs up your ass, or unlimited food up your ass. No brainer, my friend. They already make suppositories. They're made to go in your butt. They're shaped that way and everything.
So you're saying
there's
drugs?
no kind of food I'm putting in my butt.
Yeah, I would say drugs too. Even though I don't do any fucking drugs, I would
not in your butt.
I would do hella steroids.
He does
man.
a little bit of butt drugs.
I would fucking take Adderall, Coke, juice.
Adderall in the butt?
Yeah.
This was a juice.
Yeah, he's like, yeah. Juice, steroids, but yeah.
I love
whatever,
Geechi's
guys.
face. It's reminiscent
we not responding.
when we had
for you guys.
when we had PH
Come
on
on,
the show.
was for
Come on,
Dirtbag
Diz.
Dan
What
and
would you shove up
Avocado.
your ass?
Can't
on,
think
man.
of that shit.
This it was this kind of question.
One for me. I mean, unless you know what I'm saying, no homo, no weird shit. Like I don't
Drugs.
do drugs, but like drugs would be
Seem
like,
like
we
a-
like
Geechi's a real one.
Very honest
Geechi's
answer.
a real one.
Very honest answer.
He's keistered.
Very honest
bro.
answer.
I'm saying like
That doesn't.
I
I haven't had those experiences, so
I'm just saying.
like that.
You
but
guys
we
got
ain't
all these
shoving
fucking
up,
veterinary vet
Yeah,
fucking.
doing
Hey,
that.
homie.
This dude need to be checked for acid.
Jesus.
though. Shit.
This
Eating,
guy, he's
eating
playing
whatever
with his
food
ass now.
isn't really that cool to me. Like being able to eat whatever food with no
Yeah,
health
like, yeah, I'm
consequences.
just gonna eat
I don't,
a taco
even
for
though
my
I'm like
ass.
hella
Yeah,
health
that's
conscious,
fucking
I don't
thing with
dream
this
of
guy.
eating nothing but pizza. Like I don't stay up like at night being
That's
like,
all you
oh,
think about
if
is
I could
pizza?
fucking just eat pizza all the time, my life would be so much better. But if I could do fucking like crazy drugs that would like expand my life somehow, like I could get
The
bigger.
closest I've ever been to this shit is putting an ecstasy pill in a bitch's butt. And you know what?
He's a
That shit pissed me off. So fuck all that. It ruined everything.
It ruined everything.
And ruined everything.
Yes.
The bitch got in a weird mode. I didn't fuck. She bounced.
She was wilding.
Fuck that bitch. I should have never did that shit.
All right, thanks,
It's not that
Mandra.
bad. All right, thank you for the question. I forgot your name, but thank you, man.
It's Mandra.
Yeah, shout out to them people that's keystering them drugs, man.
All right.
He forgot motherfuckers would do that just to not go to jail.
That part.
Yeah. All right.
Right there, Dirtbag Dan. Big
Alright.
fan of the show. Been watching since episode 1. Shout out to Avocado.
Yo, okay, straight up, this fool has a fucking grind time now shirt on.
Oh, that's so
I'm gonna
fire.
send you $20.
Show. Been watching since episode 1. Shout out to Avocado, Dizaster, Geechi, Gotti, and anyone else who's there as well.
Oh shit, look.
Where's he from?
My
He's from, like,
question is about
either
time.
Irish or from
Oh man,
Manchester.
he's from Kansas, dude. Let's be real.
And
Fuck off.
anyone else who's there as well. My question is about time limits. Do you think battles are going too long these days? Especially top tier battles, where like some battles can go well over an hour now. That's quite common for some big battles to go well over an hour. And my question is, do you think it might be beneficial to go back to like the grind time format of shorter rounds, like 90 seconds or a minute?
I want to answer this first.
Yeah.
You know, like back when Ilmac battled
I know you did.
Arsenal and Hollow on the same day. Like that type of format where instead of having big battlers prepare for one big battle, where like sometimes it can be quite hard to get through because it might be.
They do this, man.
You know, it might be hard for these battlers to prepare for such
He's
a big
still
battle.
explaining
I mean,
the
they
same
have their
point.
place, but might it be better and there might be
But
more
wouldn't it be
content
better though if the
if you
time
went back to
limits-
that
He's
We're
from
just a little
Liverpool.
short.
Guys, let him finish the question.
You're like, wouldn't it be better if the time limits was shorter? Like if the time limits weren't long, would it be better if the time
You know how they're
limits
long now.
would be excessive, but you could actually
Imagine
have
like
short
if they
time
were
limits?
90 seconds
All right,
instead of say 5
Let
minutes.
him finish the question.
All right,
there might be more.
Shouts
Let's
out
give,
to
let's
your-
give him.
Shouts
Let's give him
out
the
to your
chair.
Liverpool
Chosen
accent, first of all.
I mean, Mook,
Still listening?
his third round is still going now. I mean, I don't think it helps the culture too much to have these drawn-out battles that are really hard to watch. Even if there are like good moments in the battles, you've got to sit through like an hour to get through them. And you know, some albums aren't an hour long if you sit through them.
Yeah.
You know, so it's really hard for a battler to come up with a new album every battle if they're battling every 2 or 3 months. Okay, so that's my question anyway. Thanks a lot, guys. Thanks for the content. Been a big fan of Ruin Your Day and the Dirtbag Dan show for a long time, so keep doing what you're doing. Thanks a lot. That's bye from me.
God motherfucking bless
what's this
you.
guy's name?
My foreign homie.
Let's
I don't
see.
even fucking.
He's from Liverpool,
Wait, let's see.
clearly.
Right, Dirtbag Dan. Big fan of the show.
He doesn't say his name.
Okay.
Yeah,
Motherfucker, man.
He's obviously a musician too.
He's
so.
somewhere from
Salute,
Liverpool.
though,
Yo,
man,
so
whoever
Diz.
you are.
All right, so
Shout him
Teed
out.
you off.
I agree with him. I definitely think it should go back. I think very few people in the world, like if any, like just less than a fucking handful. And I think the only time Unlimited should happen is when somebody that is really huge, that's a legend, making a return, and we know he's not going to battle for a long time. That's when they're appropriate. Even though he made a lot of sense with what he said, I think regardless of how people feel about Mook's round, I think that fucking round was incredible.
Yeah.
Because, again, we're not going to hear him for a long time. So you might as well take that round,
A,
break it
go.
off into like 3-4 different battles, and then you got like 3 Mook battles until he comes back. That's the amount of material he put out. Now, he also said battle rappers are putting out albums. This is a very
appreciated thing.
Underappreciated, and it's mildly observed, and it's vaguely identified. But what this is every time a battler does a battle, he's putting out an album.
Pretty much.
If you look at how much rap you're doing a minimum
Oh,
of 10
because
minutes
there's
of
no
rapping.
even like interludes of songs or anything
Exactly.
like that.
You're doing 10 minutes of straight rapping, right? Because if you're doing 3-minute rounds, right?
Yeah.
So you're doing 10 minutes of straight rapping. If you take the average album, let's say there's 15 songs.
Usually
on it,
like
or
35,
less,
45
12
minutes.
songs total, right? But the amount of rapping you're doing is about 45-second verses on every track, and maybe 2.
Yeah.
You got like 2 45-second verses, a couple of 30-second verses, and then you're singing, you got hooks, you got all this stuff. If you sprinkle it all, the average album probably has less bars in it than
the
every
average
single
battle.
battle. Average battle. So, yes, they should be shortened because motherfuckers shouldn't be putting out albums every week. People like DNA should be battling 30-second rounds. You know what I'm saying? He'd be dope if he did like 1-minute rounds.
That's like that.
DNA would be fire if he went
I
back
wanna
to
hear
1
him
minute
rap
rounds.
forever.
Because then he would have all his best shit, and you wouldn't. You know, there's a lot of guys that would be sicker if they go back to that. I can't rap like that. So, in my opinion, personally, I disagree with him on my aspect because the battles that people love for me are the battles where I take my time. I can name every single one. Swave, Cannabis, every single one are the battles that I got to do my fucking thing. DNA, all of them. And the ones that are not good are the ones where I'm just sitting here trying to fucking mold my shit like how he wants it. And that's cool, but it only applies to the... Well, it mostly applies, actually. So he's in the right because this applies to like 98% of people.
What do you think, Geechi? Time limits?
I'm like, I'm with him though. Like I don't know, probably going all the way to 90 seconds right now. You know what I'm saying? Because I think
You don't
the
need to
way
be doing that, no.
Threes are good, right?
I think 3 somewhere like that. You know what I'm saying?
But that's a 20-minute
I
battle.
think 3s are
That's
good
not
at
bad.
Geechi's level. I
Yeah.
think 90s are good at a tryout level.
Yeah, I think
and I think
that- I
motherfuckers
think
like
that.
Diz,
You know
if they're
what, though?
battling once a year, should be
Yeah,
able to
they
do
be doing
fucking
unlimited
unlimited
shit,
fucking
yeah.
rounds.
Yeah,
you know
the
what I
thing
mean?
is with Geechi, like he's experiencing what we were in our first bursts. I try to create a name for this thing because these battlers all have it, and I noticed that every battler has this. It's a burst in the beginning of your run, and you have a run, right?
Yeah.
What I want to tell you that nobody ever got to tell me that I have the chance to tell you is that save these fucking bars, bro. do not release them, bro. There's gonna be a lot of wars coming. I'm 100 battles deep, bro. I still have to keep going, bro.
How many bars he wished he saved?
Trust me, bro.
He used on SMP.
Oh my god! You know how many bars I? You know, I trashed 5 people with bars from the Arsenal battle. Trashed 5 people, and they all know I trashed like 5 people. I trashed QP, everyone in a row, with all Arsenal bars. It's just the shit that I didn't say to Arsenal.
Yeah, I'm real.
It's just you have it like, but if you just battle constantly and you do long rounds, you're gonna start using up your crazy shit. Cause me, like, I don't know how you write, but I carry on bars into other battles. Like I'll have like really sick shit.
That's the best if you have a theme that goes and.
I'll have like leftover haymakers for like my new, like I'll start a battle and I already have haymakers from last time. Like, oh, okay, cool. We starting off with a nice little, you know, foundation.
What about you filming?
What about you?
Oh, I mean, of course.
What do you went shorter?
Of course,
you went 90s all day.
Definitely to branch off what Geechi said, I don't think the round times are really the issue. I mean, I guess they kind of are, but like also the amount of battles that are on a card.
So if you do like a card, sorry to cut you off, with just like short rounds and then your main battle goes for a while, I think that's always good.
That's
if
how
you
we
have
do,
your
baby.
main battle, I think main events should never be timed, bro.
Yeah.
Once it's a main event, put your fucking shit away. This is the grand finale.
Yeah.
Like, let
you
these
paid
guys
all
rock
this
out.
money.
We're going home after this. Like, you know what I mean?
word.
There's no reason. But I think all the battles leading up to that should be on a time limit so the fucking event moves smooth and that motherfuckers have time to break.
Well,
and
like he
smoke.
said, write an
Because battle
album.
events, people not sitting down. So like,
Yeah.
even as a
Yeah.
fan, like when I go to battle events, if I'm not battling, I can't even watch every battle.
No,
like,
I'm
physically
I walk off,
tired.
I do something.
That's a
else.
good thing about our
Yeah,
fucking
you know what
event
I mean?
yesterday. It was one battle. We were all
Yeah.
partying, no fatigue. There was
Yeah.
zero
The
fatigue.
First battle
we still
also
wanted to hang out when it was
always
done.
has the best crowd.
No, it almost does.
And you know what
almost
they
every
do?
time.
They waste it on some like fucking the up and coming.
So
like, the
let's talk
undercard.
about that. Hold on, let's talk about that.
They always do it, and
let's
that's why I was
talk
so
about
hyped. Geechi Battle shook the first
That is
battle
good.
of
He
Summer Madness
opened up.
7 because I'm like, he's gonna have the best fucking crowd.
Yeah, no,
this is
that's
the
true.
best. Loso
I
battled
requested
Scotty
that.
at Gnome 8, and Loso was like, I'm the best in the world! Like every bar, because the crowd was like, we're here to see Sue Surf versus Rob Nitty. We're excited!
Do you think people are gonna start fighting on the openers? Like, I thought about it too recently. I was like, man, I realized in my career it's never been fair. I am anchoring everything.
Yeah, all the main events.
You
Things
know
like
how
that,
many
man.
of my battles I
Mook?
have battled at 1 in the morning and everybody's trying to
Word.
go
Tired,
home.
yeah.
RBE
Get
actually
the
thought about this, and Mook and Verb was
they
in,
put
the
it in the middle.
because
But
of that.
Gannick has been
you
doing that
started
too.
doing
He's
that
not
with,
the first one.
King of the Dot, right?
Gannick been doing that too, bro.
Yeah, I didn't.
We've talked about
we
it.
didn't
like-
really do that. Though.
No, I've
They didn't
had
fucking
battles.
really
that,
do it.
I've had a couple battles that weren't at the end, and I specifically asked. I'm not going at the end.
We do
Which battle was not at the end?
I haven't anchored every
Dog, almost
Trust
all
me.
of your battles are
I
at
feel
the
like
end.
every fucking battle.
You and
do is
Rock,
main
you
event.
and Math, you and Jonah, you and Cannabis, you and Iron. Those are all at the end of the day.
Dumbfounded.
That was the end of the day.
Was it?
Yes, that was the
It
end
was
of the day.
It was like day one last battle or something like that.
And I battled the next day.
Yeah, I know.
Or the
Yeah.
day before.
You
Well,
got-
yeah,
no,
you
you
better
battled the
sketch
next day
minutes in the
just
middle of the
as,
day.
Let's
go, bro. Let's go.
But yeah, we do 2 to 8 p.m. because I think that it's nice to
Oh yeah,
like.
you got to get the day energy, daytime energy.
You
is
get
the shit.
daytime energy, you get daytime drunkenness, which usually doesn't wear off until like 9. And you also like ask Avo, and you also you get like we get. You know, half
You
the people
still
don't
gonna
show
get
up.
fresh people coming later
Exactly.
on.
Half the people don't show up till
Yeah.
4.
Yeah, because
so you
they
got
know
a fresh
the battle
crowd.
that they want to see a little later.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Word.
So you get the
I'm
hardcore
definitely
fans
not
for
going
tryouts.
last my next event. Like,
It's
I'm
better if you could set it up to, dude. Honestly, we do this for performances when we're like, I just did a couple shows in Washington, and the second show we did, I was like, yeah, don't make me go last. Let me go second. It's
I'm running
11:30.
out
Like, let me
performances,
go right
too.
now.
You don't
I
really
feel
want
it's
to be
hot.
last
You know, like,
performing.
You
People
definitely,
going
you know how many
home on
times
that.
also,
Like, you
look,
and
you know what
T-Top.
happened to me in Switzerland?
Yeah,
What
trying
happened
get
to
in
me
the
in
middle
Switzerland
for
was
real.
the same shit. The crowd was fucking insane. And then I went on when the fucking crowd was just gone.
It's
Half
what
of them
happens,
bounced.
man. It's
Like,
like
people
that.
bounce. Like, they
Yeah.
just leave, bro.
All right, last question. Let me tell you something about this dude. This is the Irish Rasta. He used to have big old long dreadlocks.
Oh, he's from
Liam.
Ireland?
Yeah, he's from Ireland. But Liam has sent us a question from every continent on the planet of Earth.
Oh, I love that.
Before he came to our show
Oh,
and
I
like
love
was
that.
on our show, he came and kicked it with us before the BOTZ 9. Before he came, like on the way, he went to Morocco just so he could do one from Africa, so that he'd done every
Oh,
single
fuck yeah,
continent.
bro. I need to
So
go to
it's like
Morocco, so-
Liam's. We have like a collection of videos from this dude from
Let's
like everywhere
fucking
on the
go.
world.
This is my type of shit.
Let's see what Liam has to say. Last question, then we'll get the fuck out of here, guys.
TBD show, it's your boy Irish Rasta. Real quick question. I know you got some battle rap legends in the house at the moment. So I just wanted to ask you guys, what do you think are the last great battle rap matches that are left to be made?
Oh, great.
You know, for a while, like in the UK, there was Soul and Tony D, which needed to happen, which obviously has gone down. So yeah, what do you think are the last great matches that are left to happen? I'd love to see Soul versus Pat Stay one day. I think that'd be great.
Whoa, okay.
Pat Stay versus Mook. But yeah, what are some of the ones that you'd like to see, or even are there any like good celebrity versus Dizaster or like other famous battle rappers that you'd like to see?
Oh,
yeah, so that's up for doing the show, guys. Peace.
I can't say.
All right, the final great matchups in battle rap to happen. Every time they book
Did they hear
one,
that? Did they hear what he just said? Did they see?
Yeah, they see and hear all of it. He's good, man. The guy's good.
Yeah, last good matches. What do you guys think?
I think every time I see one, I'm surprised, right? Every time I see a matchup,
Soul Ilmac is one of those.
That's what I was saying. It was like,
if you talking
I can
about
give a fuck about Soul.
I think you and Mook gotta go like in that unlimited round. Or something.
Yeah.
Listen,
because I don't really know a lot of people that can go unlimited with Mook.
I agree, Geechi. That's a good point.
There's tons, bro. Listen how many there are. Let me give you just what comes to mind. Hollow Thesaurus.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Hollow versus Iron Solomon. Me versus Mook. Me versus Lux. Iron versus Lux.
That's crazy.
Ilmac versus Lux.
That's crazy.
Fucking bro, there's so many.
Geechi
Obviously,
and Surf.
Averb and
Geechi and
Lux.
Surf
We know
is an
that
obvious
one.
one.
Geechi Surf is
Geechi
gonna
Calico.
happen. But I think he's speaking on an aspect of what crazy big
like should have happened 10 years ago.
Should have happened.
You know what I mean?
You
like,
get what
when
I'm
you
saying?
see it on a card, you're like, what the fuck?
There are tons, bro. You could even go down to like Detroit, and you could put Calico and Mook. You could put
Lux and
because
JC,
Calico
someone
battled
just
Lux.
Yeah.
Like so, Calico and Mook has to happen. Could happen easily.
Mook
That's a
and
triangle.
Cassidy still gotta happen.
Mook and Cassidy, or if Cassidy battles, which
he is.
But like, all right, cool. Fuck him. If he's not battling Conceited or Mook, fuck the battle. You know what I'm saying? Conceited, I think is
perfect
first pick.
for Cassidy.
First pick, second pick Mook.
Okay.
And then after that, I don't know. But Khan should have been the guy. I thought that when I was battling Cassidy. I'm like, why the fuck am I getting this? Like, Conceited should be battling him. You know what I'm saying? It's not. I didn't grow up listening to Cassidy. He's not somebody. Cannabis was. For me, when I got Cannabis, I was like, nobody is gonna get Cannabis. That's my fucking property right here. You know what I mean? Cassidy was like a different thing, like so. But there's millions of different ones. Like as far as like celebrities, I'm gonna do some shit. I can't even tell you. But
you gotta get
let's
in there
say
with
some
Eminem,
other
man.
shit.
People wanna see
Papoose
you and
could jump in. Me and M is like the most. But
They
that
wanna
you know,
see that.
surprisingly, that's
They
the most
wanna see
requested
that.
shit on my.
No,
shit.
I know it. I know it is.
Literally,
But M
I
ain't
get
gonna
thousands
fucking
of
battle.
Eminem
Let's be
battle.
real. He's
Well,
not
if
gonna
I ever
fucking
battle Eminem, I'm gonna say this right now. I think it's possible, but not in real life. I think if it happens, if it ever happens, it would be like in a movie.
In a movie.
Yeah.
Oh, word. Okay.
It wouldn't be.
I was
real
like, what are you
life
getting at?
No,
it would be in a
virtual reality, like battle and imagination. Yeah, it would be like in my brain. Nah, it would have to. It would be like a movie situation. Like, what if like Bodied? You know what I mean? Like, and they do like a sequel crossing. Because I feel like whatever happens with this movie, like the success on this, really like could propel, or it depends on Eminem's future involvement and it having a part 2 and becoming something way bigger, which it has the opportunity to completely, fully. Like people are looking at it like a very. On the industry side, people are amped about this movie. You know what I'm saying? Like even more than battle rap.
Well,
People are
it's
tripping
got
on
a
this
good
shit.
reception from all the festivals it's been at, and that's like any movie that does that, I think has. Success.
But whatever good match, what else good matches? I think we named it good.
I think we named like all of them.
So we named a lot, but there's still like.
No, you'll always be surprised.
Verb and Lux is also one that
Obviously.
I think so. What happened though? That's
obviously.
I think you'll continue to be surprised at battle rap's ability to surprise you.
But also Pat, he wanted to know Pat Stay ones. I think who would be like a great match? Like I feel like Mook would, but like. I think
Mook is kind of, I don't know. Mook is a weird one to me because Mook, like,
you know what I would love to see, and I'm telling you, nobody's ever thought of this matchup. I'm the only person that's ever thought of this, and I'm gonna put it out. I'm telling you because I've never seen anyone say this. Get ready for this. It would be incredible. Pat Stay versus Conceited, bro.
Oh yeah.
Imagine the the height difference, bro. Just imagine Pat battling
It's all
Khan.
physical for him.
No, like
it's all, one time he wanted
I
to
just
set up a
know.
battle with
Look,
5 like crippled people.
I guarantee you, Pat would
would
even like co-sign what I'm saying because I know how he thinks. Like we have that similar mentality. Is we like see somebody in a certain light and that's it. Like Pat is gonna fucking take Khan and he's gonna fucking make a whole.
You know,
thing out of him.
somebody said a better one: Pat versus Iron.
Yeah, Pat versus Iron would be incredible. That has
I think
to happen
that
too.
is
that's
has
better.
to happen.
That's better than Conceited.
And
for sure,
that's kind of along the lines of Iron versus Big K. But Pat versus Iron, I feel like
Ilmac and
will
Iron
be-
also.
Iron at the
That already happened.
Oh yeah, that happened. I'm tripping.
That was
that was at the fucking.
Hey.
It wasn't what we wanted.
Yeah, it wasn't. That happens sometimes, and I hate that. When
I
it
know,
happens.
it's such
when
a
like you have a
disappointment.
crazy
Yeah.
like classic and it gets overshadowed.
It's
by
also,
some kind of,
but it's also like kind of like we hold these like ridiculous standards like of like this is gonna be the best thing. Why? Just cause. Cause it will be Mayweather Pacquiao. It's just gonna be the best.
Yeah, is it
You
though?
know?
There's a lot of things that depend on the battle coming out good. It's demographic. It's where it's at. It's the people that are in tune. The hype behind it. How ready both of them are. The crowd response. Like they were in a. They were in the wrong situation to battle, bro. Like that battle could have happened anywhere else. It would have been a lot better.
Totally
in the
agree.
Bay
Could have
or
happened in the fucking bunker.
Daylight
New
versus
York
Lux.
in the bunker.
Yep. Daylight and Lux.
Daylight and Lux
Daylight
has
and
to
Lux.
happen. That's another one. So, you know who else? Like there's tons, bro.
You got a little question there.
There's
before
too
we go.
many.
All right.
Can you tell us why the virus battle
battle.
me and Eminem never came out?
Why do you guys think it
I didn't
never
like
came
it.
out? Yeah,
I
exactly.
didn't like
It was not that good.
It was just like it was like wasn't as good as I thought.
Yeah,
Never mind.
usually when a battle doesn't come out, you can.
So I'll tell you what happened though. So you know,
Assume.
I was just so caught up with the drama that was happening behind it, and there was all kinds of shit.
Hard
happening.
not to be.
And because of that, I freestyled the whole thing, and you know what happens when I do that.
I mean, it was entertaining.
It was
but
entertaining.
it
as
was not
fuck.
good enough to play.
Like,
Yeah.
I feel bad for y'all that didn't get to see it live, but you don't get to see it.
It wasn't
ever,
good
so.
enough.
Ooh, Math versus Mook. Damn.
Also,
That's a good one. Math versus Mook.
For
Fuck.
sure. I agree on that one.
That's a hell of a good one.
They've wanted to battle. Too.
Yeah, and they
Oh,
have-
well,
they have
Math
beef.
has wanted to battle him. I don't know if Mook wants to battle him, but yeah.
I think
Guys, Dirtbag Dan Show episode.
Wait, what happened to the questions
163?
from all the continents?
No, that's the guy.
He's done it
fuck?
this
He's
whole
done
time.
it. He's done it this whole time.
It's not
Every
he's not,
question.
It wasn't a compilation.
Every question he's ever sent us was from a different country, but that one was probably from Ireland.
Dirtbag Dan Show episode
Fucking
163.
Hey, check it out. This is what we're doing, guys. We're because I'm suspended for
Geechi
fucking
versus Suits
3 months.
versus Twerk, please.
But
I'm telling you.
this guy's the man.
Set that up.
So we'll be back
make that happen for y'all.
November
Put on
5th
fucking the shit,
for
man.
episode
You already
164.
know, man.
Let's go.
And then we'll be
Fucking
back
man.
the Monday after
Telling us what to
Ruin Your
do.
Zay
Shit.
for episode 165. And then when we do 166, it'll be back in San Jose. I'll be back on weekly because my shit will be unsuspended, focused on fucking this good
banned.
battle rap shit. BOTZ is going to continue to
ain't
bang
real
out
till you're
events.
banned.
And yeah, for real. Come on. Get with your boy.
Band gang. We should
Hey,
start a
homie.
hashtag banned. We should.
I got too much fucking weed to be trimming to be fucking with y'all anyways. Give me a
Shout out
couple months.
Dizaster, shout out Geechi Gotti for
real.
coming by to the Dirtbag Dan Show. This is the first time both of them have been on, so
Yeah.
they did fucking fantastic.
He won fucking
Killed-
bar pong. beginning
Geechi
of
killed
Luck
bar
ass.
pong. He's
Left
used to
side
fucking
connection,
winning
bitch.
everything. Jesus Christ,
Yep.
this guy. Shout out to Dirtbag Dan, counterproductive. Go subscribe to the channel.
Oh, yeah, check it out. Make sure you go. We're gonna upload this to the Dirtbag Dan Show channel, and make sure you share that for all the people who didn't get to watch it live, because we will be putting these out on our channel, but shooting them live on our YD.
All right, guys. Thank you very much.